of the best in the business on your side, and that is legal tax defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about legal tax defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-250-7807. 800-250-7807. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-250-7807.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio.
Here we go. All systems go.
This is the true story about Mac. Check it.
Times are changing, more so each year. But the early morning storm pimp is here.
3, 2, 1.
People are expecting quite a bit.
Gotta figure out how to make money on this. I really want to.
I can feel it down in my plums. They're getting a nice bluish hue. Getting ready to take them to the farmer's market.
Okay, baby, but don't hurt yourself with that big juicy hog of yours.
In hard times, or when a man has worked at a job 30 years, they give him a watch, kick him in the butt, and say, hey, our computer took your place, daddy. That's hard time.
And those cars are going real fast and real laugh, son.
But he's gay. He's blind.
You ready?
Oh, wait. So we're just gonna wing it?
There's a big difference between winging it and saying what happens. Now let's see what happens.
And now.
Right now.
Now, it's Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
And I be catching them northern fight like on the 10-pound test. Smoke sex, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp. Straight limping, wounds from drinking. At the party, big booty pinching. Chilling like a villain. Balloon filling, whack MC killing. The fine hoe drilling with the $1 million talent and the 10-cent brain.
Been gone too long, too much cocaine.
But now that I'm back.
Twas the night before Drew and John Save Christmas. We here at The Bone all talk. I had nowhere to go with that. That's all I had.
I didn't know I would get this far.
It would have been pretty cool if I had a whole mini book written, but I had nothing other than that. Welcome to Senning Show. My name is John Senning. That is Dizzy, and we're kicking off the program with a bang today. He is our legal counsel. He should be yours as well. You can find him at justcallmoe.com, 866-CALL-MOE. He's Just Call Mo. But to us, he's just our buddy Mo DeWitt in the building. Hello, sir. How are you?
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, glad to have you here. It is a big week, and it is the eve of one of the biggest things we do all year. Drew has been doing this. I think I heard him say yesterday, 14 years. He has been a part of this big toy drive that all goes to help the Pinellas County Toys for Tots. And obviously through the years and my working so closely with him, it's became a joint venture. And this year we do it again tomorrow. It all goes down at the Walmart in Oldsmar. The Bone will be out there, I believe, and our sister stations will be out there starting at 6 a.m. We'll be on site at 10, broadcasting all the way up until 7 p.m. So if you got a little bit in your wallet that you can give, it's very, very important to us and honestly the community when it comes to making sure the kids have presents under the tree. We love the bikes. We love seeing them roll up, but we also understand not everybody can do a bike, so every little bit helps. Tomorrow, Walmart, Oldsmar, all day long. Please stop on by if you can. And I believe, are you doing a little sleepover in Tampa Bay tonight?
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be there tomorrow morning.
Very exciting. Where are you staying at the Hard Rock?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gonna throw down some ducats tonight? You gonna put some on black?
Well, I mean, we got to make some money for this.
That is
to save
true.
Christmas tomorrow.
Dude, what a great story that would be. I can really see that catching fire nationally if you won $100,000 and then donated it all tomorrow.
I mean, we could we could do something. I don't know about $100,000.
I know that I'm speaking for the money that you haven't won yet, but
well, they take a check.
It's fun to think about. Yes, we do take money order, check, Venmo, all of those different things. Well, I feel like every day I need a little tally sheet over here. I feel like at least once a day we say, hey, there's something we need to ask Mo about that, or that's something we need to throw at Mo. So we got a lot of stuff that we want to hit you with for our legal briefs today. If you want to weigh in on the program, 800-771-1025. You can hit us up in the chat on YouTube, 1025 The Bone, Senning Show. The Vroom Vroom room is super live. I saw some new Fun Times 123 J7F, Chet in it. Those are a couple new names. Greg Vanderpool. All new names that I like to see in there. So you can go watch along on YouTube and on social media at Dizzy for Mayor, at the John Senning, and make sure you find Just Call Mo as well. Hell of a social media team you got working over there for you. Quite a vision your folks have, Mo.
Oh, we try.
You were out spreading goodwill yesterday as well. I saw there was a big toy drive out in Orlando with the talk station out there. Good turnout. What do they do theirs like? I'd like to know what everybody else is doing. Is it at a store or is it what is the location?
It's moved around a little bit. This year was at Orlando Harley Davidson. Last year was behind the soccer stadium, just kind of at a random place. Yeah. But theirs is solely a bike drive. And, they just have people kind of stop by, drop off bikes. There wasn't too many people hanging out. They were just kind of collecting bikes. And I think that we got 250 bikes. So
nice.
Cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome. Wild is, I don't think they've ever done it here before. They're at Win Derby.
Oh, are they?
This year, yeah. Oh. Orlando is up living on the scaffolding in the parking lot of Win Derby. That's a lot of fun. We did that when I was working, doing an internship when I was just fresh out of high school, or still in high school, actually. We did a stuff the truck, and the thing was we lived in a camper in a parking lot until this giant semi truck was filled with food. So I think we ended up staying out there 3 or 4 nights.
Oh, wow.
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I mean, we hung out and broadcasted all day, and then we kind of just partied in the camper at night. So
that does seem pretty cool, though.
It was. If we get a proper camper sponsor, maybe we can do that next year.
Yeah, the Orlando station did. Either they did it or they tried to do something similar with they had a boat dealership.
Oh.
And so they put somebody on the boat for 3 days until something was full or something like that. Oh,
that's fun. I liked adding a little danger to it. What if we had to live in a cage with a lion or something? And then, but the thing is after a certain amount of time, the lion got let into our area unless we stuffed the truck. So it was pretty much just we'd have to fight off a lion or some other wild animal unless we raised a certain amount of toys in a certain period of time. I don't know what's the legality.
That's dedication. That's dedication.
Is that gonna be tough to push through?
Legal might have some issues on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were talking a little bit, and I think I brought it up at the beginning of the show yesterday, but I found myself getting overwhelmed and honestly overinvested in the weather going into Christmas. Because it's cold right now. It's going to get even colder on Monday. But the weather social media groups, and I looked at it right after I just talked to you, Mo, starting to refer to this year around the entire country as Torchmas, saying that areas all over the country might have record highs for Christmas. And it's so
You
funny.
love it.
I don't love it, but it is so funny to see. Like I saw Dennis Phillips post that, and like the infighting in the like people will literally fight over the weather. Like there are people like, oh no, I want it to be cold, and then some prick comes up right after and was like, why don't you move your ass back north if you love it so much?
I'm that prick.
I was gonna say that's Dizzy every time I say that. I wish it was. I wish that it was gonna be cold. So just know that our Christmas probably is not gonna be very cold around here.
Did you fly out here or did you drive?
I drove over today.
Random question.
Yeah.
Think you can land on a bridge?
On a bridge?
Yeah, like that plane that just landed on the bridge.
The one that landed on top of the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can.
Can you, though? Do you think you have the skill to? Okay.
I can land on anything.
Oh, so you wait. I didn't think you pilot. You sometimes you pilot.
Yeah, sometimes
it.
I pilot it.
But there's another guy.
I always have somebody with me.
How many hours you got?
Like 300 something.
Oh, damn. So
Yeah.
you've got you could go out by yourself.
Yeah, I have gone out by myself.
Oh, dude, that just seems
That's
so
scary to me. Yeah.
Yeah, I like somebody there in case something goes wrong.
Just being in a plane and like things start going wrong just feels like if you're alone in the in the plane.
I feel like if I'm on one of those planes, I'm wearing a parachute the whole time because I'm like, I think I'm gonna just jump.
Dude, things go
and start
mildly.
shaking it,
things go mildly wrong. You just hit the eject button.
Yeah.
Like the air conditioning's not working. You're like,
They
I'm
just-
out of here.
They just turn to say we're okay, and the door is open, and I'm already on my way down.
Have you ever flew in or out of the St. Pete, not St. Pete Pie, the one
Albert Whitted?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to fly in and out of there all the time.
Yeah, that seems like the way to go.
Yeah, that's a cool airport. That's a really cool airport.
So what? Just from a behind the scenes perspective, like when you've flown in before, I think you landed Tampa, right?
So originally we're going out of Albert Whitted in and out of there. Then we tried Pie a little bit too, because Albert Whitted and Tampa International are about the same driving distance to the studio.
Which is crazy.
It's
like we're in St. Pete and that's St. Pete.
Yeah, and then we ended up kind of settling on Tampa International because they have more rental cars there, so I can grab a car and come over.
There you go.
And that was a little bit easier. And it's just a better facility. They have larger runways, and it was just faster to get in and out of.
You ever eat at that restaurant inside the St. Pete?
Oh, yeah. I used to eat there like every weekend.
Dude, yeah, that's like I've never been there, but every time I see it pop up, it's like best kept secret in St. Pete. There's like a little restaurant that's known for their brunch, and they got a bunch of good food at the little airport.
Yeah, and you can just watch the planes go in and out.
It is fun, man. We were at that St. Pete Country Fest, and I don't know if the traffic is higher these days because St. Pete's just getting busy.
Yeah.
But man, I can't remember a time I've been down there and seeing so many planes coming and going, which is pretty damn cool. Because I think for a minute they were talking about getting rid of it.
Every few years that kind of comes up, and the land's so valuable there that I can see why they want to. But I think it's really a cool thing for the city to have.
It is. It goes. I don't know all the details of what I'm about to say, but like the idea of like Janus Landing, I believe that has a connection to the initial airport as well. I think Janus was the guy, like one of the first guys to land in St. Pete. I could have just made all of that up, to be honest with you. I don't think I did, but there's a bunch of little plaques around the city down there by the airport, and I'm pretty sure that it has something to do with, at the very least, planes. Named after early aviator Tony Janus, who flew the world's first scheduled airline flight nearby. Landing refers to the historic aviation connection within St. Pete.
Very cool.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Look at me. I know my history. You ever do anything down in Tavares? They've got it's like the seaplane capital of the world. Could you fly a seaplane?
I've never flown one. I think it's like a 2-hour class you have to take to fly a seaplane.
Dude, that's where they land right on the they've got like the boats on the bottom and you fly in. Talk about fun watching them land and take off. Those things are pretty sweet to go right from the water.
Oh yeah. A few years ago, I looked at this house that it was on a lake and it had a seaplane hangar on it. Yeah, it was definitely like a drug dealer house. It was like a giant house with a seaplane hangar and this like sketchy office building in front of it.
Dude, there's like large snake habitats inside
Basically.
and things like that. Dude, that's so funny. We looked at it when we were looking at houses. We looked at this house that like undeniably had to be like a major drug house operation because first of all, they like did something with the living room where there was no furniture. There was like some big, nice, bougie couches, but they had these giant marble countertops right in the center of the living room that appeared to me that were for weighing things out and putting things out. And then there was like neon blue lighting around the entire house. And they had rooms with like entire like zoo-like enclosures for large reptiles. Like they had a big boa constrictor and like one of those monitor lizards. I was like, this is clearly
sounds more like human trafficking.
I was like, it might be a little bit of both.
It's for children, actually.
It might have been a little bit of both. Why traffic one thing when you can traffic many?
You gotta diversify your bond.
Exactly. Mo, tell us about your the Just Call Mo holiday party. It's over in the 407, but we got people listening everywhere. What's going on? How can people go? And tell us.
I mean, like every year we try to do a little end of the year holiday party for not only our clients, but people who kind of support us throughout the year and stuff like that. So this year we're doing we kind of rented like a movie theater, the Enzion over there, which is like a small independent movie theater. And we got Santa coming out, and
I know him.
Solar Bears, you know him. Yeah. The Solar Bears mascot Shades is coming out. And we'll have a bunch of stuff for kids, and we're playing the movie Elf, and just popcorn and soda, just like a little fun afternoon.
I love it. Where is it? Say one more time.
It's at the Enzion. If you want to come, go to justcallmo.com/party or /party, and you can RSVP there.
All right. I've got a lot of things that I want to throw at you. Today is going to be an action-packed show. We've got Mo hanging with us for an hour. Danielle's going to hang with us for an hour. So we're going to be throwing lots of stuff at you, lots of stories, digging into. By the end of today's show, you will know about everything going on in the world. I'll tell you that much. We have been completely, I don't know if enamored is the word, but it is such a bizarre, over-the-top story that happened on this Royal Caribbean cruise with the guy being served over 33 drinks. I was reading even more stuff about it last night. So he's served 33 drinks over the span of a few hours. He ends up getting completely inebriated and unhinged to where he starts. Like, this is some of the details that I did not know. Because remember, the early story was that his room wasn't ready yet. And then his wife and child went to go see if the room was ready.
No, it was ready. And then
they left. So he didn't know where it was. He didn't know where it was. And so he starts walking through the hallways, banging on doors, to at one point he kicks a door in. He kicks a cabin door in. They eventually try to just manhandle him and get him down. They couldn't. They end up pepper spraying him multiple times. That didn't work. And then this is the first legal question along the way, Mo. At the captain's orders, they say, they then inject him with a sedative. What is the legality for really the police and not the police to ever inject somebody with the medication? Is it not well within the realm of reality that this person could have an allergic reaction or something when you start just injecting them with medication?
So, I mean, maritime law is a little different. But typically, you can use reasonable force to, for self-defense and to subdue somebody in this situation. So it kind of goes to the similar situation of a taser, right? So if you tase somebody who has a defibrillator built into them, it could set the defibrillator off and cause a heart attack and potentially kill them. But it's been deemed reasonable to use tasers on people because that's not going to happen to most people. So here, it may have been reasonable for them to use that sedative to sedate the individual. My question is, did they use the appropriate amount of sedative? I think that's where the investigation is going to go. Whether it was an allergic reaction, that's one thing. If it was that they didn't dose it properly and gave him too much, and that's what killed him, that could be a pretty good lawsuit.
Yeah, because it seems, it has, per the autopsy, was deemed a homicide. Yeah. And they said that the fact that their lawyers, the family's lawyers, compared the injuries and what happened to him to what happened to George Floyd, in the sense of they stood on this dude and sat on his neck for an extended period of time that ultimately killed him. They said that, his weight and pre-existing conditions probably had a hand in it. The next, to kind of go point by point on it, where is the line when it comes to over-serving somebody? And obviously the maritime laws and everything might be different on a boat, but, I tend to think we are all adults. If you're over the age of 21, there's a lot of personal responsibility that comes with making the decision to drink. Now, 33 drinks in a not that large, frame of time does seem to be overkill. What does a bartender have to do to ultimately be on the hook for whatever happens to that person after the fact?
So in Florida, at least, we have what's called Dram Shop Acts. So basically, a bartender is not liable unless they're serving a minor or a known alcoholic. Now, I will say on cruise ships, the most common lawsuit against cruise ships relates to people being overserved, especially with these, all-you-can-drink packages, which I think they have put some policies in place. I think if I remember correctly, Carnival's is it's supposed to be 15 drinks a day is the
right,
limit.
which we were kind of talking about that too, because they did seem to point out that this was part of a deluxe drink package. So I don't know if there's an amount of money that you can pay where they don't cap you, because I mean, to hit 33 in the first few hours of even being on the ship, I wouldn't think that they'd be in the business of doing that.
I'm shocked you can get 33 drinks that fast. I mean, just like, the service isn't bad on cruise ships, but like it takes a little while to get drinks usually.
Yeah. Royal Caribbean, they have a cool down period.
Yeah.
Because like once you start buying a couple of drinks, they go, we got to wait like 20 minutes before we can give you another one.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they're saying a few hours. I haven't seen an exact number. So let's say that it's 4 hours. I mean, you're not far from averaging 10 drinks an hour, which is pretty insane. And then the guy dies, and they obviously want to get off the ship and get their loved one off the ship, but they tell them no. And that's not how this is going to go. And they put the guy in the refrigerator for at least some portion of the rest of the cruise. It seems like this would be something that Royal Caribbean will probably throw some money at these people and try to get shut down as quick as humanly possible.
Well, it depends what happens, but I would think it's not a good look for Royal Caribbean. I mean, doing the math on that's literally a drink every 7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Dude, you guys knows at a party.
You almost wonder if he was doing like shots and beers
or doing something
where you're getting 2 at a time, because those numbers are just crazy. And I'm waiting for a major shoe to drop with these with these cruise lines, because the video I saw last night said there's another pending lawsuit that's towards Royal Caribbean, and I think we talked about it. It was an older lady. I think she was 60-something. She was on a Taylor Swift-themed cruise.
Those things get wild.
And her family is suing simply because she was overserved. She went overboard, and they said she went overboard because they just served her too many drinks. So, I mean, it wouldn't be too far-fetched at this point for Royal Caribbean to come out and say, okay, maybe we need to tweak things a little bit.
Yeah, and I mean, the number of lawsuits, when you look at cruise liners, Disney has a lot less lawsuits because they don't have drink packages. They don't have these unlimited drink packages. And so, like I said before, most of the lawsuits against these cruise lines are related to people being overserved, because you have these unlimited drink packages and people just go crazy, whether it's fights or falling overboard or getting injured.
Well, and it's also like, I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say, but like if you could go to a bar or you could go somewhere fairly normal and you could have an all-you-could-drink package for like the month or whatever. Like, to me, that is still so drastically different than the way people handle themselves and the way people would drink on a cruise. Like when you get on a cruise ship, there's an undeniable feeling that washes over your body. Like I'm about to rage. I'm about to be partying, and I don't have anything to do but be on this ship and have fun for the next however many days. So I think there's a mental aspect that, as much as I can say personal responsibility, and I believe in that, I think people act differently and drink differently on a cruise than they would almost any other place on Earth.
I would say anywhere that offers all-inclusive, whether it's a cruise, it's a resort, or even holiday Christmas parties and stuff like that, where your company is like, hey,
open bar.
Yeah, open bar. Yeah. And that's where you see a lot of employees go crazy because they
different
don't
mentality.
Exactly.
Free drinks, unlimited drinks. People love free stuff.
Yeah.
They really do. Do you guys do like a Just Call Mo like company party?
We do. It's Friday.
Oh, it is. What is it a secret? What kind of thing?
It's just a restaurant. We're doing we got a little room rented at a restaurant and just going and hanging out.
Open bar?
Yeah, it's open bar, open food. We're doing so I like to have some sort of activity. Yes, some years we've done trivia, bingo. Last year we did a Michael Scott style award show.
Oh, I love that.
So this year we're doing Pictionary for some prizes. So we'll see how it goes.
Oh, Pictionary. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah, look at that. How many people are in the Just Call Moaverse?
So we have about 50 in the Moaverse. There'll be about 30-ish at the party.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, we just found out about our holiday party yesterday, and I feel like I'll tell you, I'm a hypocrite. I'm 100% a hypocrite because there were rumors that it was going to be in St. Pete, and everybody from Diz to Monica to the morning show, I heard him go, I don't want to drive to St. Pete. I'm not going to St. Pete. That seems crazy. And I thought, what's wrong with you guys? Do you not love holiday spirit? Why won't you come to St. Pete? And now it's been moved out to Trinity, and all I can think is, there's no way in hell I'm driving to Trinity.
What happened to your holiday spirit, John?
Exactly. And I still might make it because normally we don't do it because the holiday party lands like the night before the toy drive, and that's just a long day. But this year I don't even have that excuse. I did think to myself, though, I'm either going to make it to the pub crawl next Friday or to the holiday party.
But not both.
There's no way that I'm making it to both.
I would say make the pub crawl.
You're the third person to tell me that today. So.
Honestly, looking around, I've been asking around. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a lot of people there at the Christmas thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I'm not saying nobody's pointing fingers at anybody, but I do also think like a week's notice for some people might not be enough to especially if you have to
get babysitter or something.
All that. Because I thought about a lot of times, I don't know if they would do this, but a lot of times they would like cover your Uber. The company, did. So I thought about Ubering, but dude, I just don't know if I can be in an Uber for 45 minutes.
Ooh,
dude, you get I am at the point now where I essentially have Uber phobia. Like just because I'm so worried about the smell of the car, the cleanliness of the car, the bizarre nature of the driver.
Yes.
Like all of those.
You're in some weirdo stranger's car.
Yeah, it is.
So weird.
And
man.
I've just had some dirty ones lately. Some dirty ones and some smell. I mean, you get in the car and you got to buckle up for 45 minutes and it smells like death and the guy is scary. Like that's not for me.
No. And I heard about the Christmas party. I'm not a beer drinker. It's only beer.
Oh, is it only beer?
Well, like you can get other drinks, but you probably got to pay.
Oh, the beer is it's like open bar beer.
Yes.
I guess you could say. Man, this story, we've got Just Call Mo with us, Mo DeWitt. If you are in need, make sure you hit him up. Just call MOE.com, 866-CALL-MOE, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Actually, let me hit this one first. So we had a story out of New York City yesterday where a lady claims that she bit into her burrito bowl and there was a rat head or a rodent inside of her food. She ultimately is going through anguish and distress and not to mention she says physical hurt as well. I know we've talked about a little bit about like food poisoning in the past and how that can be tricky to nail down. How hard is it to prove if you found something as egregious as a rat in your food that came from where you're saying it came from and then ultimately to be able to follow up legally?
Well, proving that it came from there. There have been a lot, or not, I shouldn't say a lot, but there have been incidences before where people plant things.
Do you remember what was one of the ones that Chili's was, or no, not Chili's.
It was the
Wendy's
finger in the chili.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I brought that up yesterday.
I think the FBI or something got involved in that one, if I remember correctly.
Finger in Wendy's chili. Yeah, because that's my thought is that in this day and age, more than ever, when people are looking for a payday, you find a rat head, throw it inside your burrito, and you're good to go.
I mean, who's to say she didn't order a rat bowl?
That is true. So the famous finger in the Wendy's chili incident from 2005 was a hoax orchestrated by Anna Alea, who planted a severed human finger from her husband's coworker after an accident in her chili to extort money from Wendy's, leading to massive sales losses and ultimately her conviction for fraud, proving the chili was fine, but the publicity cost the chain millions.
Yeah. Do they still have chili?
Oh, yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Diz loves it. Yeah, he lives on it. Dude, yesterday he was like, dude, I love Wendy's chili. He's like, I try to have it once a week.
Do you believe him?
I don't not believe him.
All right, so Mo, we were talking this whole thing with the food, finding stuff in your food.
Oh God, you gonna give him the one or the other? All right, buckle up, Mo.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, so rat in the food, or what was the other one? Was it finger that we said?
I think we started with. I think it escalated pretty quickly, but I think we started with. Would you rather, if you had to bite into something, rat head or severed finger?
A severed finger all day long.
See, I think that's where we.
First of all, like, aren't you kind of curious what human tastes like?
Oh, dude, thank you for saying that, dude. I've been thinking that my whole life.
Yeah.
Dude. Every time I say that, people look at me like I'm crazy. Now we've got a respectable man of the law here saying the same thing. Like, we are such a prime species. Like, you're telling me that if you got the right fillet of a human, and I'm thinking
very tender.
I'm thinking like right here, like right on the side, like booty meat part. Oh. No, like booty meat, like
not
where
like
it's
right over here.
No, that might be nice depending on the person.
Okay.
But I think like booty meat, and then I think if you like cubed it up, not the whole, like the cheek. Well, you looked at it like it was gross.
Well, it's still gross, even though it's the cheek.
Well, yeah, I guess it's still human meat. But I think if you like cubed that up, it would be almost like a pork belly.
Oh.
I mean, that should be the next Dexter sequel where he just becomes a butcher And now he's cutting up all these bad guys and like selling them in his butcher shop. And he's like, this is really marbleized here. This
and
is the tender
he's selling
version.
it as if it's regular
why not?
beef or something. So then that was the first one. The first one was severed finger or rat.
Yes.
And then I think we elevated to, well, I remember what the grand finale
Yeah,
was.
let's just go hit with the grand finale.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
here we go. Buckle up. And I'm sorry. I know you're respectable and everything, but you've yet to tell us to tone it down yet.
Yeah.
Severed finger
No,
or
it was a
used
rat.
condom.
It was rat, wasn't it?
No. Well, he picked the severed finger.
Yeah, so you had to go the one he didn't pick.
Well,
because then he's gonna pick the finger.
severed
obviously.
finger or used condom.
Severed finger.
Told you.
Yeah.
Used condom or rat head.
Rat head.
Yes, that's what we did.
Yeah, I think that's where we ended up.
Does anything you'd rather? Would you pick the condom over anything else in your food? Is the question, I guess.
Probably. I can't think of anything.
I'm gonna
else.
say this is gonna be disgusting, but I'm gonna say it.
Oh
no, I know where we went. Maggots.
Oh,
live living maggots versus used condom.
Isn't that like a delicacy in some
That's
countries?
what I said. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
You find a country, they love that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. I do have one last one, and this is the most disgusting of all. It's so disgusting, I don't even know that I should say it.
Can I guess?
Yeah.
Is it fecal matter?
Yeah. Human waste.
Yeah.
Human waste or used condom.
Oh, I might go used condom.
I think you've got
you
to.
have to at that
I think
point.
you've got both probably high risk of
Getting
infection
something,
or something. So ultimately, how do things like this? Where do you even start? If you're Chipotle, you're probably going to try and fight the validity of the claim.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to look at your camera footage. You're going to interview your employees. You're going to look to see if there is any sort of rodent problem in the restaurant to see if it's legitimate or not. Now, I mean, rodents are out there. They're in buildings and restaurants, and, of course, they're attracted to food, so it is a possibility. But you would think that a rat head would be detectable and
You'd like to
cook
think
their food.
You would like, and I mean, it's crazy to even think how that could happen. Like you can say that, but you have the chicken and you have the meat on the grill. You cut it up, you prep it. You have it's almost like a rat would have to get up into the line and die in there at the bottom of it or something.
Oh, right. Like climb into the chicken after it's chopped up or something.
Yeah, what would have to happen for it to make it into your bowl seems like a fantasy, to be honest.
I agree.
But we had a guy yesterday, and I think he's called the morning show and us now. I don't know if he was planning on calling again, but I'll throw you his scenario at you. He went to, I believe it was Subway. He didn't say exactly, but I think it was Subway, and he was eating a wrap, and he bit into this wrap, and he starts choking. So much so that he's got to dislodge with his own fingers, pull a big piece of plastic out of his throat that was from a salad bag or from something. And so he pulls this big piece of plastic out of his throat. And now ever since then, he says that he essentially has PTSD / a phobia to when he eats certain foods. He's gagging and choking and all of these things. Does he got a case?
Potentially. So, I mean, they have a duty as a restaurant to make sure that the food is safe from contamination. If there's plastic in there, that could certainly hurt somebody. The first question would be whether he reported the incident at the time that this happened.
Which he did, and he said they just offered him another wrap.
Okay. So, I mean, if he reported it, the second part is the damages there. So there's liability. They had plastic in his food. It shouldn't have been there. So there is some liability aspect. The question becomes, what are the actual damages? So, it doesn't sound like he has any, physical damages. It sounds like they're more mental or psychological from the PTSD. Has that been documented? Is he seeing a therapist or a psychologist to treat that? And so what are the long-term damages? And with mental health things, it can be difficult to determine the severity. But theoretically speaking, there is a case there.
Yeah, it was very, he sounds tormented. It only happened a couple months ago. I was saying hopefully.
Said he lost a lot of weight. And
yeah,
everything.
he was losing weight and all of this because he was a vegetarian, pescatarian. So he said salads is a lot of what he eats, but now when he eats salad, he starts gagging.
Yeah,
he's like, I think that's what he said. He said it sounded just like that. All right, don't go anywhere. We come back. We got plenty more with our buddy Just Call Mo.
That flew by.
I know, dude. 34, and we're late. 34 minutes. Time flies when you're having fun with your friends. When we come back, a couple interesting things to throw at Just Call Mo. One, the new modern day dilemma we're going to find ourselves in when it comes to suing AI when it does bad things. And it's something that I love to do. It's something that I hope to do more of. But what happens when go-karting turns deadly? Do you sue? Can you sue? We'll find out next with Just Call Mo. We're in the midst of legal briefs.
Beneath the light of a neon.
Picture yourself on the Calta Cruise. Tiza wants to give you an opportunity to win a cruise for two on the Calta Cruise. And all you got to do is go to your local Walmart. Well, first, go to theboneonline.com. Find the contest page, and there you'll be able to find all of the Walmarts locally that are stocked with Tiza. Then all you have to do is go take a selfie with the Tiza display, upload it to the website, and you will be entered to win a cabin for two on the Calta Cruise. It is that simple. Stock up on your Tiza while you're there. Stock up at 7-Elevens, liquor depots, or online at tizaenergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. Tiza, we love you. Why spit when you can swallow?
I've sat here and cried. Oh, how many lives?
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
Want $1,000 weight loss medication for $50? It all starts with Roe's free GLP-1 insurance check. Just upload your insurance card to see if you have coverage, then relax. We fight for you so you can get GLP-1s at the lowest price possible. Did we mention it's free to check? Over 200,000 people have qualified for a $50 copay through Roe. When you go on Roe, you get access to FDA-approved GLP-1s, plus a whole team of providers, specialists, and insurance experts to help you stay on track. That means you get GLP-1s, monthly provider check-ins, unlimited messaging, and coaching. So just relax and go on Roe. Start with your free insurance check at roe.co/health. Half of covered patients have a $50 per month copay or less for medication, plus $145 monthly Roe membership fee. Deductible cost may apply and final cost varies by insurance plan. For safety information about GLP-1 medications, including boxed warning, go to roe.co/safety. RX only.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-250-7807. 800-250-7807. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-250-7807.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back. And we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this: everybody is a somebody, and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
Spend your time with the ones who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, there are no open houses, and the best part is there is no stress. Hey, it's JP, and with over 14,000 five-star reviews, trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home without the hassle of putting it up on the market. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There is no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
Listen Sunday mornings 10 to 11 for Prosper with Keith Singer. Keith brings you financial planning tips because he wants you to prosper in your retirement. That's Prosper with Keith Singer, Sunday 10 to 11 a.m. on WHPT 102.5 The Bone. Singer Wealth Advisors is an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
You could think you found your dream home online. The kitchen island looks perfect for your inner chef. The backyard, a paradise for your green thumb. And that extra room, hello walk-in closet. But here's the twist. The lot next door just got rezoned for years of construction. And this sound, yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of that. Don't let your dream home turn into a nightmare. Work with the expertise and ethical training of a Realtor, here to guide and help protect you from the surprises you didn't see coming. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors, right by you.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
Get to Main Street in Newport Richey with Bud Light for the Calta Cruismas Pub Crawl, Friday night, December 19th. Come crawl, stroll, and party with the entire Mike Calta Show, and maybe even score a cruise for two on Calta Cruise 19. We kick things off at the Kangaroo at 7 p.m. and end the night with Pitbull Toddler Live at Bourbon on Main.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine. Accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
Out of all the reindeers, you know you're the mastermind.
We got football tonight, baby. The Buccaneers looking to get back in order, back in line. It is an exciting day for all Buccaneers fans. The brand new Buccaneer documentary drops on Amazon Prime. I told Diz I'm going to get home and snuggle up next to the Christmas tree and pray to Lord Baby Jesus, Leroy Selman, that watch some of this new documentary leading up to the game, hoping to put some good energy into the world. The playoff picture is starting to take shape, and you can catch all the football action with Corona this Sunday at noon at Duke's Brewhouse in Brandon. In the afternoon, $5 drinkery in downtown St. Pete. That gets going at 4 o'clock. Corona giving you the chance to score prizes, including a custom Corona Bucks Yeti cooler. You can check out coronafootball.com for all the details. Corona, now an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Flags up, limes in. I know we probably already did, but as we get closer, we have to ask again. We have to put Just Call Mo DeWitt, through the Christmas quiz.
Yes.
You are or are not a real tree family?
We have a real tree.
Oh, dude, we're a dying breed, brother.
Oh, yeah.
We got to, I don't think maybe I asked you yet, because I feel like I would have remembered, because every single person we ask has a fake tree. Is it do you guys go out and get it?
Yeah.
When you were a kid, were you you guys, your family, a real tree people?
So we always had one fake tree and one real tree.
There's something to it, man.
Yeah. It's just a smell.
See,
what was your guy?
I know. And then the thing is like, I say that, and Disney's like, is that a good thing? Is it a good thing if my house smells like a tree?
Yeah.
Spoken like a man who's never had a real tree.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
I'd rather a lot of better things. Fresh clothes.
He said he'd rather smell Febreze than the smell of a fresh Christmas
Which
tree.
is probably like scented after a tree.
Oh, shut up.
By the way, some point this weekend I'm going to try and do it, because our house has become so Christmased out.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do like a fun like Christmas Cribs Instagram reel where I'm going to give a tour of all the Christmas elements of our home, because I don't know that our house has ever been more decked out for Christmas. We now have so many Santas. We have lights in the front, in the back. We have the most beautiful tree that we've ever got, and it's really, really good. Second question in the Senning Show Christmas quiz: Christmas story. Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
God,
TBS.
As soon as you start saying, you see him start nodding like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah.
Well, because I know a man that's got love and Christmas spirit in his heart. This is a warm, loving man who appreciates Christmas. And the more you take away real trees, the more you take away Christmas Story, the more that the true soul of Christmas disappears.
Have you ever put on like a fake white beard and like a fake little belly and Santa thing and done all that? Because you seem like you're so full of Christmas spirit.
Jolly.
I'm very jolly.
Yeah,
He's saying you're jolly.
Most people say I'm not very jolly for a fat guy, but I've done it for videos. Like there's videos of me out there with it, but not in my everyday life.
Not for like your son or something.
Dude, I cannot wait until I get to be, I don't know how old I'll have to be before I really start looking it. Because, I mean, at some point, if I keep this look together.
Yeah.
And I'm talking once I go natural
Great.
white.
Okay, yeah.
Like, dude,
Well, you are
my
natural
whole latter portion of my life is going to be me just being Santa Claus. Like, once
man.
I hit like 50 years old,
Yeah.
I'm going to be
50. That's when you think you're going to go completely gray. No.
I'll probably be able to pull off like
You're touching 40 now, basically.
that is true. I mean, 10 years?
No.
Yeah, I'll have a good dusting of it at least. I'll
Okay,
be like
yes.
cool, hip, middle-aged Santa by that.
I
by
like that,
point,
yeah.
I think so. Well, that's good to know.
Ooh, yeah. Midlife crisis Santa.
Midlife crisis, dude. I'll roll up in like a red Corvette with like a big fake
Some
boob
flames down the
blonde.
side.
Yeah, like Mrs. Claus will be like a blonde stripper.
Yes. See?
I'll be midlife crisis Santa.
Stripper Claus.
Yeah, I like it. We're on to something. I want to throw this one at you, Mo, and this is Mo DeWitt. If you're in need, he is Tampa's injury and accident attorney. Just call MOE.com. You can also hit up 866, call MOE 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I feel like the floodgates are about to be opened for things such as this. And, I think eventually we'll have a precedent-setting lawsuit that kind of gives people an idea of what you can and can't do when it comes to going after AI or the people behind certain AI programs, because the heirs of an 83-year-old woman who was killed by her son inside their Connecticut home have filed a wrongful death lawsuit against ChatGPT maker OpenAI and its business partner Microsoft, claiming that the AI chatbot amplified his paranoid delusions. Stein Eric Solberg, he's a 56-year-old former Yahoo executive, spoke to OpenAI's popular chatbot before the murder-suicide involving Suzanne Eberson Adams in Connecticut in early August. The lawsuit filed by Adams' estate on Thursday in California alleges that OpenAI designed and distributed a defective product that validated a user's paranoid delusions about his own mother. It goes on to say, throughout these conversations, ChatGPT reinforced a single dangerous message. Stein Eric could trust no one in his life except ChatGPT itself. Like, we are just barely scratching the surface of what AI and all of these different programs are going to do within our lives. Do you feel that these companies are probably so ironclad at this point that a lot of these lawsuits are just going to be for naught?
Well, I don't know yet. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them, but the
lawsuits or the AI?
The lawsuits.
Right.
I love AI. Yeah. But the law hasn't caught up with technology yet. And so that's really the question here is, what is reasonable for these companies to do as far as, guardrails, safety nets, things like that? Was it reasonable for them to anticipate this person going on ChatGPT and believing everything it said? Obviously, ChatGPT can sometimes be programmed to try to please the user, give them what they want. And so it's kind of, reiterating things back to them. Or as an adult, do you have, even if you have mental health issues, which I'm assuming this person did, is it more reasonable to think that this is a computer and not a real person and shouldn't trust everything it says? So we don't have any statutes on the books yet for that. We don't really have any case law yet that says what is reasonable in those situations. But we're seeing more and more of these lawsuits with social media, with AI, as far as, what the companies are supposed to do to safeguard the public, essentially.
Dude, there's another story. I don't think I ended up sending it to myself. Let me see if I did. There was a story I saw this morning, and I want to say it was NBC. Oh, yeah, here it is. I think I was going to do it later, but it's NBC News did a test on AI toys. I guess there's like a bunch of new toys that are like talking dolls and different like kids' iPads that are powered by AI. And so they ran all these tests with them and to find out like what they could get away with. And like some of them, to conduct the test, NBC News asked each toy questions about issues of physical safety and different and tried to bring up different inappropriate topics like sexual actions. Some of the toys found to have loose guardrails, while others gave explicit and alarming responses. Like this one right here. This toy is called Milu, a plush toy with a high-pitched child's voice advertised for children 3 and older, gave detailed instructions on how to light a match and how to sharpen a knife when the kid asked the AI toy. So just another example to pile on this of different ways in life. The actual AI bot responded and said, to sharpen a knife, hold the blade at a 20-degree angle against a stone, slide it across the stone in smooth, even strokes, alternating sides. Rinse and dry when done.
I mean, shouldn't most kids know how to sharpen a pocket knife?
That is true. I mean, I hate to say it, but this sounds like the pussification of America. If we can't teach a kid how to sharpen a knife, what are we really doing? What are we really doing here? But
what's next? We're not going to give them BB guns?
Yeah, dude, that's how it starts. You'll shoot your eye out. Yeah, Diz doesn't get that.
I don't.
He doesn't.
We'll film it later.
I do, but I don't because I hate that movie.
Did you watch the second one, by the way?
There's a second one?
Yeah, it's not good.
I think I've tried to watch it one time, but
it's not.
yeah.
It's not good.
Was it like future?
No, it was. It was modern. This came out maybe like a year or two ago. And
it was older version.
Yeah, so it's the guy, it's the actual kid.
Yeah,
I think it's a lot of the original cast members, and he's it wasn't good.
Is he blind?
Yeah, from the soap. You're right. Yeah, soap poisoning. Never forget. I think the battles with AI are going to just ramp up the more, and I think there's probably no boundaries on it. I think this is one example of, but what happens when a kid is told to do something by AI and then does it, will that factor into, the charges towards an individual if AI told them to do it?
I mean, go back to like when we were kids with Jackass, when Jackass came out, and they had that disclaimer in the front of it. But obviously kids then did do some of those acts and some of them got hurt and seriously hurt. So at what point is it the parent's responsibility versus the company's responsibility to kind of educate your child and not to trust everything they see out there?
It's just the new world, I guess. It's just it probably the ultimate answer probably is parenting will just be tougher. Like it's just another thing that you've got to prepare your kid for and get him to understand the dangers of.
It's like when the internet started taking off. Our parents had to explain that to us and like talking to strangers and blah blah blah. So I get it.
Or we had to explain the internet to our parents.
Yeah, and look how we did. We did just fine. We were at E-Bombs World and looking up God knows what.
That's rotten.
Yeah, I remember we used to just type in the worst things you could think of.
Oh, yeah.
Like when we were a kid. Like I remember I was a kid, okay? So this is judgment-free zone.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember that like there was a period of time where we would just look for the most shocking thing we could look for. So we would Google like I don't even want to say it out loud.
Well, you have to now.
We would Google like amputee porn.
Oh my God. Amputee porn? Could it just be amputees? Like, let's look at some crazy ones. You're like, I want to see these ones.
It was
banging.
a different time, dude. I was 12, 13 years old, okay? The statute of limitations is far up, am I right, my friend?
We'll go with that.
All right, deal. And I wanted to throw this at you as well because we've had a lot of discussions about the roller coaster and the duck hitting the roller coaster. And I remember we were having a conversation about roller coasters and you pretty much said, you have this expectation as somebody who rides it that it will be completely safe. Well, there was this terrible tragedy that took place in Port St. Lucie at the Urban Air Adventure Park.
I saw that, yeah.
Where a young girl, a 6-year-old girl, was fatally hit by a go-kart. And I just wonder, when you get into those areas that are not like as locked in and as secure as a roller coaster, like are you probably ultimately signing something that gets these companies and these places off the hook? Because it is kind of crazy that you could send your kid into a place and they could both hop in a go-kart and drive around going 20, 30 miles an hour. Like we don't hear of a lot of tragedies, but it's obviously not as safe. It's a thrill ride in a sense, but it's far more variables than a roller coaster.
I mean, typically if you're riding the go-kart, you're usually always signing a waiver at most of those places. Do we know how this actually happened?
So she
was struck by another go-kart?
She was struck by another go-kart.
I mean, on the one hand, I guess that is an inherent risk of go-karts. On the other hand, you would think that, A, they can't get fast enough to where somebody hitting another go-kart would kill them. So there must be a little more to the story, I would think.
There was, when I initially was reading about it a couple days ago, because they just released the 911 tape, it was as if she was on a go-kart. So I don't know, and it says right here, it's unclear how exactly the go-kart crash happened. I was under the impression that maybe like their go-kart went sideways and then they were hit by another go-kart.
Oh.
But this just says she was hit by a go-kart. So obviously that's a lot different if you're in the race on the track compared to if she was just hit by a go-kart.
Yeah, I mean, if she's a bystander hit by a go-kart, she probably has not signed a waiver, and that's not an inherent risk of observing at a go-kart track typically. If she's driving the go-kart, then it could be considered to be an inherent risk. But again, something had to go wrong for the go-kart to get that fast to be able to hit another go-kart and kill somebody.
Sometimes I do, man. Like those ones over in that we rode. There's one in Clearwater, one in Brandon. It's like the Grand Prix.
Yeah.
You
Those
sign
fly.
a waiver, but you got to put on a helmet.
Yeah.
You feel like you're a real race car driver. And as I'm doing it last time we did, I'm like, I can't believe people aren't more hurt doing this. And if you do, you don't really hear about it.
Yeah.
Because it's not it's not like the child's go-kart. There's a little bit, but I also signed like 4 or 5 pages worth of waivers. So I'm sure that they you kind of sign your life away a little bit.
No, I've been rear-ended in one of those like electric go-karts by my nephew, the little jerk.
Yeah, those will get you though. It's always that when you're done and you get into the lane and then the person behind you just comes flying in and slams into you.
Yeah, it hurts. I mean, they get you pretty good. So
pretty
they get pretty fast. And they have some good force behind them.
You could definitely get some whiplash. So we're going to see you tomorrow, right? You're going to spend some time with us
I'll swing
tomorrow
by.
out at Drew and John Save Christmas. Tomorrow, Mo DeWitt, Just Call Mo, always doing great in the community, in multiple communities, honestly. You pretty much have cheer and goodwill covered from here all the way to Orlando and back down around. So thank you for everything that you do for us and for the community. I look forward to spending time with you tomorrow as well. Have a fun time tonight at the casino. You gonna eat there?
We'll see. We'll see where the night takes
you
me.
do a little Council Oak, maybe?
Possibly. I mean, I guess it depends how much money I win or lose and how many toys I can buy tomorrow.
You ever have the duck? You ever the duck place there?
I don't know that I've ever. I've been to that place. I've not had the actual duck, but the food there's good.
I only hear about it because somebody took me there once, like late at night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they were literally lined around the casino.
There's always a huge line,
like to get duck, and I was like, what's going on here? So have some duck.
I'll try it.
Have some duck on me. I'll give you my card, kid. You can. Thank you, Mo. Hit him up if you need him. He is Mo DeWitt. Just call MOE.com 866. Call MOE. When we come back, it is a very special Thursday edition. It's one for the ladies with our friend Danielle. I already know she's got something that she wants to shame me for. She sent me a text yesterday and she said, "I officially give up on you." When it comes to trying to get you in shape, or it probably has something to do with the junior bacon cheeseburgers, or talking about eating Oreos out of like cereal.
She works with a lot of informants.
Yeah, she does. A lot of snitches, a lot of narcs, as we like to call them. So we'll find out what she's up to. And I also have something that I'd like to bare my soul with as well, in regards to my online shopping addiction. We'll do all that and a bunch more. Coming up next, more Senning Show on the way. You need to protect your home with Reese Windows and Doors. They've been doing it for over 50 years. Family-owned company. And those windows come with a double lifetime warranty, which means if you sell your home, the warranty transfers. That's going to increase the value of your home. Our buddy, a cat named Mo, got his home decked out with Reese Windows. He's loving them. They got them installed, just like they'll do for you, in under 8 weeks. And they want to give you an opportunity to win $25,000 in free windows. All you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129. You can also get a free quote at reesewindows.com.
Your Christmas is.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's coming. Ding dong. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is back on the road with their tour, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve. And The Bone has your tickets. Listen to The Bone every day. Head to the free 102.5 The Bone app or go to theboneonline.com to win free tickets. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the Benchmark International Arena box office. $1 from every ticket sold for the 3 p.m. show will go to the Calta Family Foundation. TSO, live December 14th at the Benchmark International Arena. Don't miss TSO, The Ghosts of Christmas Eve Tour. from Trans-Siberian Orchestra and 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw Christmas.
Injured? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at Hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, where we're decking our halls with deals for all month long during Toyotathon. Drive a new Tacoma, $249 per month, with full-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get your best price instantly. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richey, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richey.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Ho, ho, ho! Hey there, buddy. I'm Santa Claus. What do you want for Christmas?
Hey, Santa. I want a place where I could drink all the kava and kratom with my besties, and a place where I could put one in the air like a little burnt up mistletoe. And some THC infused drinks.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, I know just the place, buddy. The Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. You can have the kava, the kratom, put one in the air, as the kids say, and they've got THC drinks that'll have you visiting outer space.
But is it far to get to? I don't think I can make it all the way to the North Pole.
Well, don't you worry, my guy, because we've got it right here in downtown Bradenton. A quick drive from St. Petersburg and Tampa. But don't take my word for it. Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and on all social medias at Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Booyah, baby! Hoo-hoo!
Are you stuck with medical bills after an accident that wasn't your fault? I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt, and I'll fight to make sure those responsible pay, not you. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. JustCallMo.com.
Eligibility and results may vary. Does just hearing the word dentist make you nervous? You're not alone. But avoiding dental care can lead to serious health issues, from gum disease to heart complications. At Sage Dental, we believe great care starts with the latest in dental innovation. Our minimally invasive approach means more comfort, faster recovery, and better results every time. From routine cleanings to crowns, oral surgery, orthodontics, and restorations, Sage Dental is here for you. Sage also offers same-day and next-day appointments, so you'll never have to wait for the quality care you deserve. And we work with most insurance plans. No insurance? Not a problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call now to schedule your appointment. Call 800-633-5533. 800-633-5533. That's 800-633-5533.
This Christmas, give a gift that captures everything your heart has been holding. Something elegant, something beautiful, and forever meaningful. And now through Christmas Eve, you can get up to 40% off or take advantage of zero-interest financing for 60 months. At International Diamond Center, we know how love shines. Whether it's a dazzling diamond tennis bracelet, a pair of stunning earrings, or a trendy designer necklace she can wear all year long, our showcases are filled with love stories crafted in natural diamonds, colored gemstones, and gold. And if you've thought about lab-grown diamonds, don't overpay. Let IDC connect you with our lab-grown wholesaler to save you thousands. Bottom line, at IDC, we're pulling out all the stops to make everything more affordable. So come and let our non-commissioned jewelry experts help you find something truly perfect and make her Christmas truly magical. International Diamond Center.
I'm Keith, founder and owner of International Diamond Center. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Store hours, locations, and holiday finance details at shopidc.com.
Spend your time with the ones who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, there are no open houses, and the best part is there is no stress. Hey, it's JP, and with over 14,000 five-star reviews, trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home without the hassle of putting it up on the market. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There is no obligation. Just go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
Is your financial advisor offering you up to a 30% upfront bonus? Or are they promising you up to 10% growth per year, all for your retirement income? If not, then you need to come to Trajan Wealth. I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. If you have a plan to retire within the next 10 years, don't wait only to find out it's too late. I've seen hardworking folks like you retire only to be required to go back to work, all because their advisor told them guarantees like these were too good to be true. They're not. That's up to $30,000 upfront or up to $10,000 per year on $100,000, all guaranteed for retirement income. Don't keep working when you're supposed to be retired, and don't let any financial advisor tell you it's too good to be true. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Annuities, not advisory products. DBA Trajan Wealth Insurance Solutions. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sidelines when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, and even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, they're long-lasting, and they are made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo and the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online, and keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
Find the most wonderful gifts at Macy's Friends and Family Sale with incredible deals on our best brands like Donna Karan, Avec La Fille, Calvin Klein, and more, all at 30% off. Plus, take 15% off beauty and fragrance from Lancôme, Clinique, and Yves Saint Laurent. Or Star Rewards members can earn $20 in Star money for every $100 spent on eligible brands. Ends tonight, only at Macy's Friends and Family Sale. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Hey, yo, check this out. Big Cat rocking with Little John, Eastside Boys. China White, Short Dog.
We will not be in the mix tomorrow, so it's only right we give you just a little taste on a Thursday. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy.
I'm hyped now.
It's all it takes. It's all it takes. Oh. For some reason, I thought she was finding something to, like, whip around her head or something. That's what I thought was going to happen.
She's annoyed by that camera.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were going to tell me if it was still doing it. I
Oh.
have so many life-size, ridiculous things that I could put in that seat and make it worth everyone's
That's a
while.
weird thing to say. I have so many ridiculous life-size things I could stick in that
Like
thing.
stuffed animals. I have children.
Yeah, you have... What?
I'm so sorry.
No,
I forgot.
You do this to
The
yourself.
level of clarification.
We love you, Mo.
necessary.
We love you, Mo. Just
Bye,
call
Mo.
MOE.
Made Mo
to
leave.
win. Yeah, Mo was having a great time until
Till I rolled in.
we started playing that. She is Danielle, Radio Danielle. You can hear her on the weekends on Magic 94.9. She's all about town, business owner, ElevateSt.Pete.fit. Is that right?
Yeah.
It felt wrong when I said it.
We have so many fun things coming up.
At the gym?
Yeah.
Like what?
We got a cold plunge.
Oh, that is exciting. Is it up and running yet?
No, not yet, because we gotta make it. There's some. I don't even want to say what has to be done because you're gonna turn it sexual.
There's some legit.
It's like piping that needs to be done.
Yeah, so you gotta lay some pipe. Gotta lay some pipe.
Derek's gotta go lay some pipe.
All right. Shout out
As
to
he
Daddy.
does.
Yeah, shout out to Daddy Derek who's been laying pipe For many
18
years. 18 years. Yeah, 18 years laying pipe. There's nothing sexual about that at all. If a guy can't lay pipe without it being a thing, then what are we doing here?
I heard he gets deep down in there, too.
He does. Sometimes you got to lay that pipe deep.
Yep.
I mean, everybody knows that.
I was just trying to talk about some
no, and you are the cold plunge. Yep. So we'll get that pipe laid deep, and what else?
We got a renovation that I really haven't mentioned, but we're going to be putting some exciting stuff at the gym come the very beginning of the year. It was just good stuff.
Or you put in poles?
No poles. Oh, no poles.
Have you been back, by the way, to your stripper club?
It's
stripper
the
dancing?
same night as one of our hockey practices. Like, it's tonight.
Oh,
but I have to be in charge of hockey practice tonight, so I can't go. I'd like to go back.
The struggles of a mummy.
Yeah.
Whether I can't make it to my stripper class because I got to take care of my kids. What a imagine if you didn't have kids.
I don't want to imagine that.
Dude, Danny Wilder be running these streets.
I was trying to work through my brain of what it was called, too.
Danny Wilder. We're doing this today, obviously, because tomorrow's going to be very. That is true. That is fun.
Confess to crushing an entire sleeve of Oreos, plopping them in a bowl, and pouring milk over them.
Dude, that's so good.
I would like, and I haven't really painted the full picture of how easy this could be for John. I am giving John a free membership to the gym. Not only that,
I didn't know that.
I am essentially, I am paying for you to start at the gym because you're going to go through like our fundamentals program, and I'm going to, the coach that does that makes additional money. I'm paying that coach.
I don't want that. I mean, yeah, you don't have to do all that.
No, I will.
Okay.
If it ever happens, I'm here and waiting. Like, I just want to let
She's
everybody
making an
know.
investment.
Yeah, in my future.
It's not even like, oh, I got to do some planning and move. I have made it. I don't know how to make it any easier. It's on your way home.
That is true. It is. I pass it every day.
You told me about an accident yesterday.
I did. I was worried about you. What a concerned friend. I texted her. I said, there's an accident right outside your, what, is that like an old person thing to do?
No, time out. You literally pass her gym on the way
home.
home.
Yeah,
I never knew
here
that.
and there.
Every single day.
And sometimes I have time to stop in at Rose Deli to get a delicious wrap, but I haven't.
Same complex.
Yeah, same. Dude. Wait till I start becoming a regular at the Smoky Dive Bar next to you, and then you're really going to be mad. Once you find out that I'm burning heaters just 2 doors down.
Just put your trash away, please.
Yeah.
Don't leave your trash for me to pick up in the parking lot.
Oh, is that what they did? Sometimes
I
they
pick
be doing
up
that?
so much trash in the parking lot. You know what I've never picked up in the parking lot? A Celsius.
used condom? Oh.
I've never picked up a Celsius. I've never picked up a Fit Aid. I've never picked up an Aloha bar. I've never picked up anything
No
we
rebuilt,
sell.
no rebuilt
No
packaging.
rebuilt meals. Nothing that we sell at the gym. I'm just out there. We're just out there cleaning up after everybody else.
Well, look at you. You're doing so much good in the community. I do want to start visiting the smoke shop in your plaza. You're friends with them, right?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very nice people. We are literally next door neighbors.
Yeah,
You should just do everything in that plaza with the gym.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that I thought
There's a churro guy in there I go see.
I have a shop that I've been loyal to forever, and then I recently found something out that makes me now in the market for a new head shop. So
what could possibly happen at your weed store?
Well, it's not
that makes it not a viable contender.
It's not a weed store.
That's
exactly.
offensive.
It's a
Your
smoke
drug
shop
mart.
/ head shop where I go and I get my accoutrement for smoking things. But okay, in the shortest way possible. There was a head shop that I felt did me so wrong that I have passionately had a vendetta against for the last 3 years that every time I drive by it, I jokingly say, I want to drive through the front window and put this place out of business. And then I found out that the head shop that I actually love, that I go to all the time, is owned by the same people.
Oh man!
So it was a real bummer, rude awakening for me. So I just have been in the market for looking for a new one. And this one is it's like Super Mario Brothers themed.
No, not anymore.
Oh,
I mean it's called Smoke Brothers, but it is not Super Mario themed
they
anymore.
got shut
That
down?
is not allowed.
Cease and desist?
All the logos had to change. It all had to.
Oh
Damn.
damn! So needless to say,
I'd like to know. I mean, it doesn't have to be on the air, but if you're cutting out a drug mart because of something they did to you, I'd really like to know what happened.
I'll just tell you this. It was a faulty.
Bury those pricks.
No, it was a faulty piece of equipment. I spent a fair amount of money on a piece of equipment.
Like a gravity bong?
No, it was more of a dab situation type, but electronic. And it didn't work when I got home. Like I literally took it home to use it, and I paid over $100 for it, and it did not work. And I went back immediately, and she was like, "We don't do refunds." And so then she's like, "You can call back and try to get a hold of the owner." So I eventually got a hold of the owner, and I'm like, "Dude, it literally never worked." I'm like, "I can bring it to you. It has not worked at all."
That's the hard part, though.
Yeah.
You have to, and I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not
it's your
not
fault.
playing devil's advocate for anybody, but you got to understand the clientele. You got to understand that there more times than not, you would be in the minority of actually saying what really happened.
I do.
You're just a junkie, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing, you'd be able to tell that it was never used. That's the best way that I can explain it. Like
Okay.
this type of apparatus, if it had never been used and it had never had spark or flame or heat, like you would be able to tell. Like it was completely, truly unused.
And he won't just exchange
No,
it?
wouldn't exchange it, wouldn't do anything.
Did you leave a review?
Yes, I left a terrible review. Yeah,
Get 'em.
and then I found out I was at the place I normally go to, and the lady behind, she goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Oh, where's so and so? I haven't seen him lately." She goes, "Yeah, he's working at our other shop, blank blank blank." And I go, "Wait, you guys own that?" She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Have you owned it since it opened?" She goes, "Oh yeah, same owners." I said, "Oh no." I can't do business with any of you anymore.
Yeah.
So I've moved on. So shout out to Smoke Brothers over there in the plaza.
If I see you walk into Smoke Brothers and you do not come into the gym to start working out,
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
I will come undone. I don't know what to do at this point. I
All
feel
right.
like I've tried
All right,
everything.
you heard that, Smoke Brothers. She's scaring away your clientele. I was ready to I was ready to settle down and let you be my guys, but turns out no more.
What if he just pops in and says hi? Like, oh, hey, I was in the neighborhood.
To me?
Yeah.
He does. He comes and gets food.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
comes
Besides,
to
it's not
the
for the
gym
food.
to get food.
Healthy food.
Healthy food.
Yeah.
And then I just need him to stay and lift a little bit of weight.
If you haven't noticed, I have not been in there in a couple weeks. We had to put it on hold because I've been too busy.
You're being shamed?
Eating Oreos
No, I've been
as
too busy.
cereal.
Yeah, I substituted with the new two junior bacon cheeseburger meal at Wendy's. It's the time of year.
I don't know what to do.
It's the time of year. This is not a good time of year for me. I'm winding down. I eat my feelings. I just like to
Eat my feelings.
For somebody who flies high on the vibes and you're so into like music and like
Yes.
setting a mood, the fact that you don't understand the power of your own mental
I
mind
do.
state and that you are only in this situation, this is only a hard time for you because you're allowing it
I'm
to
not
be.
actually having a hard time. I just, around the holidays, I tend to eat bad. Like, that's the thing.
Because you say it. Like if you tell yourself, I'm somebody who doesn't eat any different than normal around the holidays.
Yeah.
Just tell yourself that.
Yeah.
And then you'll do that. It's
Okay.
actually not that hard.
I'll try. You don't eat bad around the holidays. That's a good
It's fine.
start.
It's fine.
No. See, I'm telling you though, the new year though, that's when you really get.
Oh,
That's when
yeah.
you get me, dude. If you from January to April is when I'm at my optimal performance. So I think we get that ball rolling in the new year, and the next thing you know, it's like middle of the year. I'm shredded. I'm Jack Diesel, and it's just like I have a whole new life.
Well, I will be knocking on your door.
All right, please.
Because we start a new cycle on January 5th.
Oh, the January 5th. Oh, perfect.
Ooh, that's when we start the show back up.
Yeah, probably be there on the 8th or 9th, maybe 10th.
We gotta wait.
The other thing I wanted to bring up that I thought you would all appreciate is I made a comment to Danielle yesterday, my wife Danielle, that I was buying something off of the internet, and I saw an article that brought all this together, and it talked about the new thing is like TikTok shopping addictions, and so
Okay.
I said to Danielle, I just said, hey, I bought this. She goes, because we don't say anything to, like, she orders stuff comes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
come
you don't
stuff,
talk about your purchases.
We don't. It's
Yeah.
fine, whatever. She goes, but I do think that I think you're becoming a little bit of an addict when it comes to buying things on online. So I said, what have I bought?
Oh my God. You tested that?
Well, she proceeded to then text me a list of everything that I've bought over the past like few weeks. And then once I saw it all in writing, I did realize that it was pretty.
Can you go through the list, please?
Yeah.
How many food related items?
Actually, none. There's none. Honestly, it kind of goes in the other direction.
There's something scented.
Yeah. Well, the thing is too is that I get a lot of like men's health products. So I
Except the gym membership.
Well, no.
Except a free gym membership.
I mean like men's.
Oh my God.
Wait, maybe men's health wasn't the word. Maybe men's grooming.
John's buying the belt that like shakes him and gives some abs and stuff.
Dude, you don't think I didn't have an ab belt back in my day.
You did.
Yeah, dude, ab roller, ab belt. Dude, all of these things that were supposed to give me abs did not work out yet.
Shake weights.
Yeah, I've done everything but go to the gym. I've tried everything. But no, like not so much men's health, men's grooming. Men's grooming, I would say.
Okay.
So, and this was per the list. Within the past couple weeks, I did buy some new, which these aren't that bad, but I did buy them offline. I bought a new men's hair product, men's skincare product.
Okay.
I did buy a cooling blanket. Which turned out to not
cooling blanket.
Well, it was a cooling blanket. The problem is that it came and it was literally. It was like a child's blanket. It was like a baby blanket.
Yeah, because that's who needs those.
It would cover. Baby. What do you mean?
Well, you need to go to the gym so it can be your size blanket.
Don't you have a hot sleeper or cold sleeper in your home?
No, I am the hot sleeper.
Exactly. Wouldn't a cooling blanket sound nice?
Sounds great.
Okay. Well, it
I
turns
could
out
probably
it wasn't.
fit a cooling blanket though.
Why don't you just not use a blanket?
No, this was not about like. This was a length thing. Like if I had it up near my chin, then the blanket ends right around like my waist. Like this was a throw blanket that I thought was going to be for $80. I thought was going to be a full size blanket that covered my bed.
But if you're trying to cool yourself down, why even get the blanket? You just put on a fan and not use the blanket.
No, it's not the same.
That is not
the same.
Derek, that is not the same.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
You
the same.
want to be secure when you sleep.
Yeah.
I want to be in a cozy cave.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be out and exposed to the
This is true.
world. I was sweating in my bed this morning at 67 degrees in my house.
Oh
Derek
my
goes,
God.
Derek goes, why do you feel sticky? I said, I am telling you.
Dude, sometimes. No, what? So
you you were sticky.
Yeah, you woke up in the bed. You woke up in the bed sticky
because
this morning.
I was sweating.
Yeah. And I feel you, sister. I solidarity with you. I love these moments we can agree on something because sometimes I wake up and it's like, it's grotesque. Like it doesn't happen all the time. Lately it's been good. We've been in a cold spell, but during certain times, like I'll wake up and I've tried different sheets. I've tried different mattresses, different blankets. And yeah, you don't want to just be exposed, Diz.
What if someone breaks in your house?
It's so funny.
There's nothing between you and that intruder. I need a blanket.
Well, I don't know about the blanket part, but that was something I've brought up is like, I will, first of all, love sleeping naked. And I don't like to wear a blanket. And I go, what if someone breaks in? My ass is just out.
Dude, they're just ready for you. They don't even have to. You wouldn't even know it.
Yeah.
Like if you had a blanket, at least you'd wake up when they pulled the blanket off. This way, you're not going to wake up until they've entered you.
What?
Yeah.
Waking up sticky and.
Yeah, you wake up sticky for other reasons. You're cold as hell, but sticky as can be. So the cooling blanket was one of them. The other one was the Black Santa blanket.
Which I love.
Which I do love the Black Santa blanket. It was just and that was an impulse purchase. It was on TikTok. It said, show your support for the Black community, and it's a blanket with a very large Black Santa on it. I did buy some wrestling merchandise that couldn't have been any more bootleg, dude. I bought this shirt that was supposed to be like an old school WCW tank top where it looked like the whole shirt was covered with the logo, and then it came and it was just a little square logo on a bootleg tank top.
And just to confirm, you said these are all recent purchases?
These are within the last couple months, yeah.
And you're not giving any of these, you're not purchasing gifts for anybody. These are all for yourself around the holidays when other people are looking for items to give you for Christmas.
You gotta gift yourself some stuff sometimes.
This is the most recent purchase, and this was a major dud and failure.
I love it to acknowledge what you said.
It was so it said that it was the ultimate vibe setter, and it was it had a name. The company was called Ocean or Wave or something, and it was a water feature light where it is a light that you put in your house and it shines up on the walls and the ceilings and makes it look like water, and it's all colored and stuff. I thought that looked really cool.
That's a sharper image type thing.
Well, it looked so cool, and then it first of all took 4 weeks to get here, and it came directly from China, and it was the most bootleg thing on planet Earth. It was not good. The water light. I did buy one of those hydrogen water bottles.
You had it in here.
Yeah, I did have
it's
it
gone.
in here.
Wow.
I actually have two of them.
Shocking.
Do you not check reviews before you buy stuff?
No. No,
It feels like you don't. Yeah.
I really don't. I bought a new hair product, a new skin product. My bull balls vitamins. Those are a few months. Those are a few months old now. But those are just a couple of the things that I bought off the internet.
I heard you talking about that yesterday too. It's just the contrast between taking those pills and then eating.
You should take it as
steps,
like balance, or like a sign of wanting to do better.
I would if we hadn't been in the trenches of this conversation for the duration of my time here, which has at this point been 6+ months.
Yeah, it's been. Well, it's probably actually longer than that. It's probably been a year. I think that we started this shortly after the show started, so it's been about a year.
So I mean, there was a time where balance, progress. I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, well, you should be, because I want better for myself.
I want better for you too.
It's just a matter of finding a way to. It's just a matter of finding a way to get there.
But John, I just want you to be happy. Whatever makes you happy, you do that.
I really appreciate that. Thank you, Diz. And at some point soon enough, being super fit is going to be what makes me happy. Right now, it's somewhere in between that. It's I like to eat junior bacon cheeseburgers, but I also like to eat bull balls to make sure that all my.
My man's married. Who's he trying to impress?
I'm married.
He's,
That is true. And look at who she's impressing. Everybody. Dude, people asking for pity shots. Oh, pity shots. Oh, dude. Pop out your pities. Show us your pities. Oh, God. Pity pics. Oh.
Pity pics.
Pity pics.
Pity pics.
Dude, I wish that the guy because the guy who loves your armpits, he's one of us, right?
He came from here.
No, he's like a bone guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's
not just somebody random who found her.
He's from here.
And he just hits you up and is like,
if my armpits aren't in the picture, then he is requesting more armpit pictures. If I post a picture, and I've learned better now that there's an armpit anywhere, then it's a compliment on the armpit.
Let me see it. Let me see him.
Oh, man.
Oh, God, they're so...
You just set them off.
Yeah, they're nice. I mean, I've never once thought of an armpit as nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I bet you his dream would probably be to just...
Oh, yeah.
Get all up in there. He wants to motorboat those pitties.
So bad.
I do apologize. You want to hit a story before we go to break?
I do, and I wonder if we could get exterior involvement in this if you are up for it. Because today, December 11th, is the most popular day of the year according to the research they did, which is when people change their status, their relationship status on social media. Today is the most popular day of the year to break up. So
wow.
My thought was, do we have anybody right now that's on the fringe and we can help you make your decision? And, John, do you have any tickets?
I have everything. Yes, anything anybody wanted. I think we have everything. TSO, MGK,
yes.
Leonard Skinner. We've got. If you wanted to go to the tailgate tonight, we could do that as
slightly used water clock.
Yep. I have it wasn't a clock. It was a light.
Okay.
Evanescence tickets as well. I would be willing to give up one of my hydrogen bottles.
Okay.
One that you've already drank out of.
Depends what they want.
Have you never drank out of something that somebody else drank out of? You ever go to someone's house and they pour you a glass of water? Or you're like, oh, somebody drank out of this already? At some point, somebody drank out of it.
It doesn't have to be that way.
What?
I usually grab a water bottle from the fridge.
Oh, well, you got your own things you're working through. But yes, if you are on the verge of breaking up with somebody, the dream would be
do it on the air.
You do it on the air. You would call us, and then we would call them, and then you would tell them on the air, and then we would give everybody tickets if that is possible. But isn't this also cuffing season? Isn't that what they say? Isn't that when people settle down?
Well, yeah, because if you think about it, you're going to be, and I have no research, but I would imagine that around the holidays, you're traveling, right? You've got time. There's already gifts involved, right? This could be the greatest gift, the greatest surprise. But a lot of times people are traveling and with their family, maybe people they would want to have involved in that occasion of getting engaged. And that could be the reason for cuffing season. But this is probably so you're not tied down to gifts with somebody that you don't want to long-term be involved with.
That is the thing, is there's so many, or you don't want to have an excuse for not bringing them around your family, or if you just are kind of have been having fun and you're like, okay, it's going to be real now. They're going to expect to go see my family. I'm going to have to buy them gifts. Let me go ahead and cut them loose. And it's early enough. I don't know. I think it's pretty see-through at this point. I was going to say it's early enough to not be directly connected to the holidays, but I think that it's too late.
After Thanksgiving, it's connected to the holidays. Everything is connected to the holidays.
I thought that was the whole point of cuffing season. You want someone for Christmas, want to bring in the New Year's with someone, and then you're getting ready for like Valentine's Day and all that.
I would say the best case scenario is you keep them kind of in limbo, and then you really wife them up right after Christmas, so you don't have to get them the gift, but then you still got somebody to suck face with on New Year's Eve.
I like that.
That's the least you can do.
Wow, you've really planned this out.
I have. By the way, another big concert up the road from your house this weekend. Did you know that? Friday night.
Who is it?
The Elevators. Cashed out in the Elevators.
The Elevators.
Just so I know you like to know what's going on in your neighborhood.
I will be at hockey.
Oh, sorry.
So,
I was gonna.
why are you sorry?
Well, because I was gonna come knock on your door afterwards and see what's going on.
I mean, I'll be done
Like
probably before the concert's over.
Around, probably be like midnight, 12:30.
Oh, you're
1
gonna
a.m.
knock on my door at 12:30?
If that's fine.
I doubt it.
I'll call. I'll put in a call first. Oh, could this be somebody who's willing to break up with someone? Look. Hello.
Oh, what's going on?
Welcome to Senning Show. Who's this?
It's Jay.
Jay,
from
what's
Sarasota.
up? What's up, Jay from Sarasota?
Not much, man.
You gonna break up with somebody?
I just want to tell this extremely crazy story. I actually got broken up on Christmas Day with.
Oh man, that's like the worst of all, because then it was like they must have really just hated you. What happened? Did they do it face to face?
I'll give you the summed up story because I know how it goes. So basically, everything was good Christmas Eve. We banged and everything the night before. The Christmas day of, opened up Christmas presents at her brother's house. Right, we'd be right then and there.
Hold on, you cursed.
You
so
cursed,
that all
so
had to
we
be,
did not listen.
That had to be dumped. So, Christmas morning, you wake up, you open presents. You both got presents for each other.
Yeah, got presents and everything. She got me one of those body pillows and everything. It was all good. And then we went to my grandmother's, and she just looked me straight in the eyes, and she said, "Hey, man, I just think we should break up."
What'd you get her?
Looked at her and I said, I can't remember. This is like over 10 years ago. But I remember looking at her and said, "I can't believe that, we could have broken up at your brother's house. Here we are at my grandmother's house, broken up, and now I got to drive you all the way back over to your house."
That is, I can only imagine. You remembered that she got you a body pillow. The fact you can't remember what you got her probably means your present sucked, and that's why she broke up with you.
Yeah, but...
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got her pots and pans.
If you do want to call during the break, we can try to work through the finer points of having you break up with your significant other today, which is the most important and most prevalent breakup day of the year. 800-771-1025.
And I think it's worth highlighting that John did say he would give your soon-to-be ex a prize also.
Yeah. Not only
we'll help
do you
them
get
over it.
Yeah, not only do you get a prize. Well, actually,
I thought it was going to the person breaking up.
No, both. I think both.
Okay, yeah.
But if they want, if the lady is interested, will you go on a date with the one who just got broken up with, Diz?
Oh, my God.
Just to sweeten the pot?
Look at this.
Sure.
Please let us.
All right, you heard it. So we'll be able to present the heartbroken with a date with Diz and the tickets of their choosing.
Oh, man, I hope it's a gay couple.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
All right, don't go anywhere. We come back. We've got plenty more offerings. It's one for the ladies. I don't know if either of you saw it, but you know that I've kind of have this reputation that I'm always poo-pooing on Jelly Roll.
I think I did see it.
He was crying. He was sobbing on the Joe Rogan podcast. I thought we'd play that audio and talk about it and a bunch more with Danielle. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone. More Senning Show on the way. It's a great time of year to get your home in order, whether it's getting the pool nice and toasty with $400 off pool heat pumps, whether you want to replace your air conditioning, $1,200 off an HVAC replacement with 0% financing for up to 18 months. When it comes to electrical, you can get $50 off home lighting installation. And right now, you don't want to find yourself in trouble when the house is full of guests at Christmas. A $99 winter prep plumbing safety check, all from Hawkins. They really do handle it all. Book it today, 813-445-8209, and always online at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
'Tis the season for making memories. Give the gift of more time together at Dick's House of Sport and join us for family fun events all season long. Plus, climb a rock wall, test the multi-sport cage, and perfect your swing in a golf simulator. And shop the widest selection of the hottest brands like Nike, FP Movement, Adidas, Carhartt, UGG, and Stanley. Unforgettable moments start here at Dick's House of Sport. Visit dicks.com/House of Sport to see what's happening this season.
Hi, I'm Ray from Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, where we're decking our halls with deals for all month long during Toyotathon. Drive a new Tacoma, $249 per month, with 4-year maintenance included. Plus, you're only 2 clicks away from your best price. Click the button, complete our form, and get your best price instantly. Because when you make it Sun Toyota of Newport Richie, we make it happen.
Sun Toyota of Newport Richie.
Call 800-632-8895 for more details.
The wait is over. Ropa Vieja is back at Pollo Tropical. Tender, juicy, shredded beef slow-cooked in tomato sauce. Top it on a tropi chop or crunchy tostones with sauteed peppers and onions. Or try it in our all-new quesadilla. A soft tortilla, melted cheese, and savory shredded beef. Cheese lovers, where you at? Ropa Vieja returns by popular demand. Come and get it.
Pollo Tropical.
Remember, we're open till midnight. Hours vary by location.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible using the latest technology. Our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage Dental now for that confident smile that lasts a lifetime. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation, centered on care. Call 800-313-9966. 800-313-9966. That's 800-313-9966.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Oh, no. Ah, that's the sound of someone who's misplaced
My debit card.
their debit card.
Where did I leave that thing?
Not at the gas pump, or the checkout counter, or the roof of your car. Now, if he has the Chase mobile app, he can use Card Lock.
Wait, I could just lock my card.
Yep, just a few tippy taps on his phone, and that sound? That's peace of mind from Chase.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. member FDIC.
Shark Coast Tactical is partnering with Satchel's Last Resort, a no-kill animal shelter and sanctuary for the 2025 Animal Shelter Toy Drive. Bring in unused animal toys and food for both dogs and cats to Shark Coast Tactical to receive a raffle entry for an MK1 Sons of Liberty AR. That's over a $4,000 value, and a raffle will be drawn on New Year's Eve, so get in there soon with your donations and get entered. Shark Coast Tactical is often imitated, never duplicated. Shark Coast is located on Beer Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media and tell them Mike Calda sent you.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-250-7807. 800-250-7807. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-250-7807.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them.
I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Join Bud Light and 1025 The Bone this Sunday from 2 till 4 at Whiskey Wings on East Bay Drive in Largo. Enjoy Bud Light drink specials and win a big screen TV. Visit BudLightFootball.com for details.
Injured? The system's not built for you. We are. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling? A guy like you should wear a warning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. And we're doing a very special Thursday edition because we got a busy week. We're going to be out saving Christmas tomorrow at the Walmart in Oldsmar. Please come through if you can. All the stations are going to be out there starting at 6. We'll be broadcasting live starting at 10 a.m. all the way up until 7. So if you can come through and donate a toy, we love to see the bikes. Tomorrow's going to be a real spectacle to kick it off. Furman, they stuffed, I believe, 10 trucks full of toys that are going to roll up with a police escort. So, yeah, you might want to skip that part, Diz. Right at 10 o'clock. And it's going to be a real hell of a way to start the day with a bunch of donations, bigger kickoff than we've ever done before.
I know I'm here today, but can I still come see you tomorrow?
Yes, please do.
Because we have a hockey tournament, and there's literally a game.
Please do.
Directly next to you.
Please, yes, I would love to. I just didn't know what we'd be able to do, or you know how it is. I was telling Diz, like, people are coming through, and we want to put them on, and I didn't want you to make the trip and not be able to do much. So we would absolutely love to see you. By the way, I meant to do this.
And now, Hollywood gossip, reality TV, sandwich making tips. This is for the ladies with Danielle on Senning Show.
It's very funny because I chose not to read it during the break. Did you see what it says? Did you see it? So all right, we have to all be quiet. I'm going to turn all the mics off. Stand by. If you're on Bone TV, you'll see. Danielle leaving me love notes.
Trying to spice up the...
I will say, that is a good idea, and that we should figure out some way to incorporate that camera that keeps popping up even when we don't want it to.
I plan to sell ad space over there.
Honestly, at this point, not the worst idea, but for today, just shameful notes from Danielle is how we're kicking it off. So...
I'm really excited about this.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm excited too. So for everybody on Bone TV, you'll be able to see. I won't read it aloud, but if you get on Bone TV or go to YouTube, 1025 The Bone, you'll be able to at some point see the special love letter that Danielle left for me. This is a very interesting call that we received off the air that I think you'll find interesting, Danielle. Welcome to Senning Show. Who's this?
Hey, it's Kristen.
Hey, Kristen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling. So you were telling me about a little trip down memory lane, a 97X story that you had. Please refresh everybody on what you did back in the day.
Okay, so back in the day, Fisher was always looking for love, and they had a whole big thing called Fishing for Love. I was one of the contestants. I showed up at the bowling alley and talked with them, and it was just crazy. It was nuts. But anyway, I was going to say, maybe you guys should do Dizzy for Love.
I don't know that
There
he's
you
gonna.
go.
I don't know that he's gonna like it, but I like the general idea of it. So does that mean you did not hit it off with Fisher? You guys did not find love?
Well, man, they ask so many crazy questions. Like, have I ever had a threesome? And they're just asking crazy questions. And I went to the next round, and I don't know, he ended up meeting someone. They were talking to her exes. They were getting them on the phone. I was like,
dope.
thank God.
It was
I was like, thank God I did not get, any further than that. So
Did you do the three-way, though?
Yeah, what was your answer to that?
I didn't talk. And, this is on Bright House, so you could actually watch the whole thing on Bright House, some kind of channel.
What?
I was like, I'm a teacher. There's no way I'm talking about all the exes and everything else, but it was crazy. But I did get to kiss Fisher in the kissing booth when they did the
1 to
Fisher
10.
Boy.
Actually graded 8 to F.
Yeah, what that mouth do?
Oh, it was so close. I was the first one because nobody was going. I'm like, well, I'll go because, I had a crush on him back in the day of 97X. So,
wow, look at that. That was probably that was your time, right?
Yeah.
Danielle? You probably came up with that.
I forgot about this, but it was a whole.
You were.
Yeah, with the Bright House, it was like with their Channel 350 or something they had, and they would always put this content on there, and so it was a whole drawn out. It was at the same time as it was the Bret Michaels love, he was trying to find love. Rock of Love. So this was Fishing for Love, like a knockoff of that. Man, I forgot about that.
Look at that. Well, how old are you? Do you think it's too late for you to possibly settle down with Dizzy, or is that why you're asking?
Oh yeah, I'm old. I'm 49.
Oh, well, you're not older. The berry, sweeter the juice.
49's the new 49.
Hold on, my timer's going off. Hold on.
No, you're okay.
No, you're good.
Thank you for calling. You're the best. Thank you. What a fun time. So what was that? That was obviously before Drew came to the morning. So that was you, Seth, and Fish at that point. And they would put the show or some stuff from the show on.
I forget exactly how it went, but what would happen is it wasn't live, right? So you would get a camera person. Like I used to do something for Bright House. Like I did this segment called Life Under 21. And so I would go and I'd basically profile all these people under 21 and what their jobs were and whatever they did. And then they would tape it. And then that's where I learned how to edit together, not the video, but write a package. And then you put it on the air, and then you could go on demand and look for it.
Dude,
we had tours of our houses.
I feel like we should be doing something like that. Like you're telling me that there's not some halfway local television show that couldn't benefit from having late night bone content. Like if we put, you know what I'm talking about. But honestly, starting at 11 o'clock, you have the best of the week on a certain night from the Bone. That feels like something that would still work. We got to upgrade Bone TV. We're not even fit for public access at this point, but if we did, that'd be pretty sweet.
We had cribs. We had all I gave a tour because at the time I still lived with my mom and dad, and so everybody was giving a tour of their house, and I just gave a tour of my bedroom at my mom and dad's house.
I gotta see this old footage.
I'm looking for it right now. It's got to be somewhere.
Yeah, we got to do everything that MTV used to do around that era. We'll do a Next, we'll do a Room Raiders, we'll do all that stuff.
That would be fun. Yeah. I mean, I think especially people would not only would we turn a bunch of people on that just found it, but I think that if we could create that unique content and have a place to live. For it to live, I think people would go watch it as well.
Of course.
Yeah. Dude, I said I'm doing a Christmas Cribs this weekend. So if we can cut the deal in time, we can debut it.
Christmas Cribs.
Well, just like a crib. I said it even before you brought this up earlier. I said this weekend I was going to film a Christmas Cribs thing where I show all of our different holiday offerings. A very holiday-friendly home right now. The most holidayed out, Christmased out our house has ever been.
Because you found that luxurious tree.
Yeah, the luxurious tree, best tree I've ever had. Black Santa blanket, Western Santa, hippie Santa. We have traditional Santa. Dude, I got so many Santas. We got outdoor, out back, out front. We have a skeleton Santa in the sleigh. It's a real thing.
Okay.
You would think we should have children at this point for as much Christmas as we do. It's really, it's a thing. I talked about Jelly Roll crying like a little baby, and I'm not gonna pile on Jelly Roll because I watched a bit of the podcast with Joe Rogan. One of the craziest things about his health, dude. So he talked about having sex at 500 pounds, and he said that at some point he couldn't even get it up anymore with his wife, who was, obviously very sexual, and she's a former hooker. I think we talked about that last week. Yeah. And then he talked about how he was colorblind. Because he was eating so much sugar and was diabetic that he could not see colors. And then that often there were periods in his life where he could only see shapes because his health was so bad. There were tons of little things that I learned about Jelly Roll, but they they wanted to surprise him with something on the podcast, and that's where he started crying. Stand by.
They're stage left.
All right, hold on.
I had to do something to change.
I got to skip it. I'm skipping forward. Stand by.
I quit, and then you would show me video. I'm going to show you something else, too. I didn't think I'd make a joke. I'm going to show you this. My buddy. Give me some volume, Jay.
To say congratulations on all the great things happening in your career, and to thank you for the positive difference you're making in the lives of so many people who need the help. You're doing great work, buddy, and I'll never forget meeting you on the Grand Ole Opry and how much it meant to me to hear you say my music helped you get through some really tough times. That's one thing country music does really well. And who would have ever dreamed back then that I'd be back at the Opry House today to say, Jelly Roll, you're officially invited to become a member of the Grand Ole Opry. It's an honor to say welcome to the family, brother.
I'm thinking about you.
Oh.
He wanted to.
Dude, he got like a. Dude, when you hit that pitch when you're crying, that's when you're real crying. Yeah.
He wanted to play that for you when you're here.
He's your guy.
My guy.
All I can think about. This is how much his life has changed, and this could be you. This could be you crying right now.
That's offensive.
That's
offensive in so many different ways, but
could be you crying, just so happy.
She's calling you Senning Roll.
Yeah, but it's really this part when he asked Joe Rogan for a hug that really got me.
Have a hug. Yeah, for sure.
I don't hate you.
How come you don't want me, man?
You're a hater.
How come you don't want me, man?
Mine is completely musically based. Mine is musically based.
Yours is success based.
No, it's not
musically based.
No, it's not. It's nothing to do with
said you're a hater.
No, it has nothing to do with his success. I think the fact that he's successful is the one thing that I love. It's what he had to do to become successful.
You mean do the things that brought success? Like lean into the music that brought success?
Change everything. Yeah, change everything about yourself musically. Yeah.
Question. If you did a benchmark and nobody reacted to that benchmark, but you really liked it, but then you started doing another benchmark that everybody reacted
Terrible
to,
analogy.
Would you not continue doing that benchmark?
Terrible analogy.
That is the best analogy from someone who's terrible with analogies normally. That's a good one.
I would say the fair analogy would be if I stopped doing this type of radio tomorrow and I went to Joy FM and you turned on tomorrow morning and I'm like, this is your brother in Christ, John Senning, and I'm here to brighten your day. Who wants to praise the Lord today? And then I got famous doing that. If I got famous doing that, you could say that I did it the Jelly Roll way.
And if you were going to triple the amount of money that if you were told today that you could triple the amount of money that you put in your bank account by doing that, tell me with pure honesty that you wouldn't. Hating ass bitch, you absolutely would.
I don't. It's not comparable. I don't find it to be comparable.
Why?
Because it involves him in a question he doesn't want to answer.
No, because I do think maybe it's comparable.
It is comparable.
Yeah, maybe it is. But that doesn't mean, here's the thing. Even if I did it, if I were to say, yes, I'd have to take the money, I think I'd be self-aware to understand why people thought that I sold out or that I changed for the money.
Do you think that he
I don't think he cares. I don't
think
he cares or that he knows. I'm just saying I have watched him more and more get away from the artist that he was right before he got famous. So I don't hate him for that. I don't have hate in my heart for him. I'm just sad that this is the way that he will ultimately be known.
Well, he's not sad.
He's not. I don't know. He's got a funny way of showing it. He sure cries a lot for a guy who's not sad.
Come hug.
He's happy crying.
Can I get a hug, Joe? Can I get a hug?
People get happy cry, you guys.
They do. I guess they said they do. Before we look at that. Our buddy Mike from Mike's Weather Page is going to
I turned around too. I was like,
sorry. Oh, look at that. Is going to stop by. He just posted on X. Before we part ways for the day, Danielle, will you tell me about this delicious new treat that I guess Yummy Mommies are eating?
Yummy Mommies are basically doing a root beer float, except instead of using root beer, they're using red wine. So it's red wine and vanilla ice cream. I can't. I don't drink. I don't like wine. Isn't something that I would even drink by itself. But I can't imagine a world where that would taste good.
So you brought a sandwich for me and John to try to eat from the other side, but you wouldn't have brought this to try to.
Oh yeah, that's actually. Oh, maybe next Friday.
Yeah, you gotta try this.
We could do a wine float. Will
you want me to bring you a wine float?
We'll
bring the. I can bring the wine
taste
and the. Yeah, if you'll give it a try. how to make a basic wine flow. I always hear you, Diz, talking about how much you love wine. This feels like something that you might like.
I did get into wine for a bit.
Like
red wine too. Yeah,
What's the difference? I know one's
to be
red,
in the fridge. One's white.
When I used to work, before radio, I worked in a hair salon, and all the clients loved me so much, and I didn't know why. And it's because I did not know how to pour a glass of wine. So we would give them like a complimentary glass when they came in. I filled that bitch all the way up.
All the way
to the top.
Yeah,
I poured it like I was giving them a Diet Coke all the way up. They love me.
Yeah, I went through it. I've gone through almost every phase of booze in my life. And I went through a wine phase, and Danielle drinks wine. I just never feel the urge to drink wine anymore. But I'd give it a try with some vanilla ice cream.
I mean, I'm not gonna go, purchase it. But if someone's pouring wine, I'll be like, yeah, I'll have a glass of red wine. It has to be red though. I don't like the.
What's the difference?
I don't know. It just tastes different.
Well,
obviously.
red is. Yeah, it's hard to put into words.
Like, is one of them sweeter?
I would think so. I would think like this, sort of, kind of. Think red, think like dark, jammy, like red grapes. When you think white, think more like grape juice, citrusy, lighter flavors.
It's too sweet for me, the lighter one.
Yeah, some of them, are sweeter than others, but yeah.
Maybe. So are we
We're
going to
try this.
Yeah. So I'm going to bring it next week?
Yeah, next Friday. We'll do some wine
floats.
How
long are you here? Like, when do you go on vacation?
Well, he just signed 3 more years.
Yeah,
well, no, but you guys have
years. Next Friday. So that'll be our last day of the year. So
we'll have these vacations and radio.
We'll get wine drunk. We'll get wine drunk next Friday to send us off into the holiday break.
That is actually perfect, because what you could do, I could put you on our schedule the week of the 22nd when you're off.
What are you doing?
What the hell?
And then you could be ready to be in classes on the 5th when we start the new cycle. I love this for you.
Yeah, me too. I do. That sounds really
Lock
nice.
him in.
Yeah.
Lock him in.
Lock it in, sister. I appreciate it. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So happy for you.
So you got to put me on the schedule for the 22nd to get me on the 5th?
To get you ready to go into classes on the 5th.
You will see him on the 5th.
Yep. I absolutely agree with that.
I don't feel confident about that at all.
Wait till the 5th.
I will tell you, I hit the New Year's hard. So this is it. This is the period of time where magic happens.
Sounds like you're hitting everything hard right now.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to be hitting the eggnog hard. I'm going to be hitting the cookies hard.
Ooh, you're a big eggnog guy?
I'm a big eggnog guy. Dude, eggnog, I like my eggnog with dark rum. Dude, eggnog with Sailor Jerry.
Can I make a suggestion?
Oh, here we go.
It is currently being used as the creamer in my espresso shots every morning.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
That is good.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah, I'm big on around the holidays. Like, I know you're not a booze lady, but I like making like a coffee beverage where you hit a little eggnog in it, a little rum chata.
Is that what they call it?
It's a creamy rum chata.
Oh, yeah,
That creamy booze. I don't know what I was going to say. That creamy. Hit her up on social media. She might just fire off some armpit shots for you at radio. Danielle, it's building up in the new year. I'll be in the gym the day that you launch your OnlyFans.
That's a fair agreement.
This is the end of this segment, so we don't have time.
All right, you're right. But you never know what you'll see in the new year. At Radio Danielle, Elevate St. Pete.fit. Thank you for being here. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow as well. Do not go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to fire up John's Joints. Lots to get to today. Dude, this drama with the University of Michigan coach.
I need to get filled in on this.
Between college and pro, it's got to be one of the biggest coaching debacles in football. And I'm always thinking of my next career path if radio falls through. Used to be pool guy, also a guy that rides in the back of a garbage truck. I think I've got a new one, and I might just be driving your kid's bus before you know it. Don't go anywhere. We'll dig into all of it next in John's Joints. Wild Fork Foods. It's that time of the year, whether you're thinking about just entertaining on Christmas or you need to get a prime rib for Christmas dinner. They have everything you could possibly imagine when it comes to entertaining, whether it's just barbecues during the holiday season or something much grander. You can stock up at Wild Fork. Maybe you want to do something crazy. Maybe do a venison loin for your friends on Christmas. Do something a little adventurous. Maybe a brisket or a pork butt for the crowd. They really do have it all with the side seasonings and desserts to go along with it. You can get it delivered right to your front door. which I love to do. It's so easy. You can have it ready to pick up in store, or maybe you just want to go shopping to really get eyes on those 450 items they have to choose from. You can do it in South Tampa, West Chase, in St. Pete, right on 4th Street North. Always online. Check them out today at wildforkfoods.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. It's beginning to look a lot like Drew and John Save Christmas. That's because they are saving Christmas. Drew and John Save Christmas. The Toy Drive, hosted by Drew Garabo and John Senning, is happening at the Walmart at 3801 Tampa Road in Oldsmar. And you can join in the fun. The Bone will be set up at 6 a.m. on Friday, December 12th. And then join Drew and John as they broadcast live from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Special thanks to Achiever Credit Union and Furman Chevy Dealers. Happy holidays from 102.5 The Bone.
Car accident? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Keep a little jingle in your pocket at Ken Ganley Kia, the home of 000. Buy with 0 down, 0% financing for 5 years, or 0 payments for 3 months. Get holiday specials in over 1,200 Kias. 'Tis the season to save. Up to $5,000 off a new Kia Sportage, Sorrento, Seltos, K5, and Soul. Unwrap a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX, not $24,000. On sale $19,988. Get free oil changes for 3 joyful years on every new Kia and used vehicle. Plus, we want to pay off your trade regardless of what you owe. Need credit? We have plenty of cheerful ways to say yes at Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richie on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia NewportRichie.com.
Rebates assigned to dealer, 5,000 discount, 25 models, 25 Sorrento, APR 1667 per month for 1,000 finance, deferred payment through Ally Bank. See dealer for details on free oil change plus tax tag title and doc fee on approved credit. Expires 1/5/26.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Sean Kelly, voice of the Gators, to tell you this Christmas at International Diamond Center, everything's possible, everything's affordable. Come celebrate the season with our most popular offer ever. 5 years, 0 interest financing, or up to 40% off. It's your decision. You can get instant savings of 10, 20, 30, up to 40%. Or you can finance that gift and enjoy a super low payment with 0 interest. This year, our showcases are bursting with can't-miss holiday favorites. Sparkling diamond earrings, stunning pendants, brilliant bracelets, and designer rings. From timeless classics to today's most in-demand looks. Also, check out our expanded selection of precious colored gemstone jewelry, as well as our unique Italian-crafted gold jewelry. So come see us at IDC. Let our friendly, non-commissioned experts help you pick the perfect wow gift this holiday. Store hours, locations, and holiday finance details at shopidc.com.
Your team is heating up the ice this season. You can catch thrilling hockey moments all season long on 102.5 The Bone. It's all brought to you by Central Florida Behavioral Health Network.
There are only about 4,300 publicly traded companies on the U.S. Stock Exchange.
But there are an estimated 33 million companies in the U.S. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth. The average investor is missing out on over 99% of the investment opportunity that's happening in this beautiful country until now. True portfolio strength is found beyond the confines of the S&P 500, investing in promising companies before they go public. Private real estate, infrastructure, world-changing technologies. This is called the endowment model. The endowment model has historically outperformed the traditional model of just stocks and bonds. If you're an accredited investor and want more from your investments, it's time to think beyond just stocks and bonds. Call Trajan today, 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services offered through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. See website for details.
John Senning here. I'm obviously not an attorney, but Mo DeWitt is. And you probably already know that if you're injured on the go, just call Mo. Mo and his firm fights for the injured people in Tampa Bay to get them what they deserve. Fighting the insurance companies can seem overwhelming, but that's what Mo does every day. And he's ready to do it for you. No matter what life throws at you, stand up and fight to get what you deserve. And it all starts with one call to Tampa's injury attorney at 866-CALL-MO. Give him a call day or night at 866-CALL-MO. That's 866-CALL-MOE.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Bring it.
What? On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor, bro. I know, you know, I go.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Time to fire up John's Joints. I'm John Senning. He's Diz. And we are in full final countdown mode. Tomorrow is the day. It's Drew and John Save Christmas at the Walmart in Oldsmar. And this man has been doing it, did you say 14 years yesterday? I think you said that. I don't know if the number, it's got to be pretty damn close. He's Drew Garabo.
Thank you. Hi. This would be, if I'm not mistaken, the 13th year that we've called it Drew Saves Christmas.
That probably
does that add up?
Yeah, it adds up because I think I've been here for 11. So thinking that you did it at least 2 more years before I started here probably makes sense. If you told me it was 14, that would make sense too.
I'm not sure, but the very reason we started this is I just found out before the show Stephanie Sabota will be coming by at 10:30 tomorrow morning.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
We wouldn't be doing this if not for her.
What does she do now?
Yep.
We'll find out tomorrow at 10:30.
Sure does.
Dude, I was, I don't know if you saw it, Diz. I know you have more of an appreciation than Drew probably does, but did you see that Will Smith popped up in the finale of that, whatever the hell that Fresh Prince
I think it's called Fresh Prince, yeah.
So emotional.
No, Bel Air. That's what's called.
Bel Air. Did you watch any of it?
I saw.
I tried. I couldn't really get into it because I just don't like the take on, like, let's make it all dramatic.
Yeah.
It's like those were some of the worst episodes of Fresh Prince when they went dramatic.
Well, except
Carlton has a gun.
Well, except for the, what? How come you don't want me, man?
How come you don't want me, man?
How come you don't want me? Dude, that I didn't see the clip, and I just I wouldn't get it because I don't know what's going on in that show, but I was hoping that through whatever they did that Will got in a, how come you don't want me, man?
They do the Will's dad, but it's Marlon Wayans is the dad.
Oh, who did I see, not to get totally sidetracked immediately, Fitty, what Wayans is Fitty beefing with?
Marlon.
It is Marlon, right?
Yeah.
Because he did an AI picture of Diddy and Fitty in a bathtub, and then I guess Fitty just shared a picture of him in like all rainbow gear and said, this is an AI, so this is just what you're about or something?
Marlon was almost defending Diddy. He's like, how are you going to kick a man when he's down and blah, 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 which is so weird.
Those people are out there, dude.
Yeah.
They really, and I think there's so many more of them. Dude, Cosby, Kanye, Diddy, I think there
OJ.
are more, OJ, like I think there are far more supporters of those people than anybody would like to believe. Those people meaning those people that I just named.
There is weird tie-in. So Marlon already mentioned that he used to go to Free Costs.
Yeah.
Diddy used to throw the greatest parties. If you watch the original Scary Movie, there's a Diddy reference in there about like how this girl was at the party and things started getting all wet and wild at a Diddy party.
Oh.
And she's like, and that's when I saw so-and-so hooking up with a backup dancer. But
I
like
think
they were onto it early. They all knew about it.
So weird.
I think they're taking back Scary Movie, aren't they?
Yes.
The Wayans
they got the
are
rights
taking
back
it,
from Weinstein?
Yes,
Yeah.
actually. Oh, yeah. I think this is, was this the clip right here? Oh, that's funny. 24 years ago. Stand by.
No, that's Will Smith.
Nope, I got a lot of buttons here. Stand by.
My friend Sean had a pool party this summer.
Yeah.
Sean. You know, Puff Daddy. Anyway, everybody was drinking Cristal champagne, and then it started to get wild, and people was getting freaky in the pool and stuff. I look over, and there was your girl getting buck wild in the jacuzzi. So? With a backup dancer. My friend Sean.
Yeah, 25 years ago. Think about how long Diddy's been doing the damn thing. That's a long time. It was weird how all of these people, like, I don't know what it would have taken to like fully blow the whistle on Diddy, but like it goes back to Eminem dropping hints in his music. It does feel like everybody knows it. No matter whether it's a Weinstein or anything, like everybody knows. It's just like, I don't know what it takes for people to actually care and for people to get arrested, because it feels like it wasn't a secret. It just didn't really make it to the mainstream for a minute.
I knew he was trouble when he made those kids walk all the way to Brooklyn for a slice of Junior's cheesecake on making the band.
Yeah, Babs and all them. That was-
Dylon.
I need you to go get me the best Cambodian breast milk you can find.
Breast milk, you make my day.
John's Joints brought to you by Bubble Down Car Wash. They've got that unlimited membership plan, which means you can go through as many times as you need to keep your car clean every single day. The long wash tunnels, the spacious vacuum areas where you're not going to be bumping into the neighbor, and a staff that always wants to take care of every single detail. They might even take your floor mats and run them through that high-tech machine that'll clean them up. They've got locations in Tampa, Brandon, Riverview, Wesley Chapel, Palm Harbor, and Spring Hill, with tons more coming to the Tampa Bay area over the next couple years. Make your way in today, and you will have the cleanest car in town every time you bull down. So it was so weird. I got on X at some point later last night, and just a lot of sports figures and football-adjacent people sending very vague, cryptic tweets about something that was going on. And it only took me a couple minutes to realize that everybody was commenting about the former Michigan head football coach. Is it Sharon or Sharon?
I think it's Sharon.
Sharon Moore. He was jailed overnight Wednesday by local police on suspicion of assault following his stunning dismissal by the university for an inappropriate relationship with a staff member. The 39-year-old, who has been married to his wife, Kelly, since 2015 and is father to 3 daughters, was held in the Washtenaw County Jail after being arrested just after 4 p.m., shortly before Michigan Athletic Director Ward, that's an interesting name, not Wade, Ward, Manuel, announced his termination. No charges have been filed as of yet. Manuel's statement cited credible evidence of the entanglement between Moore and a staffer who had not been publicly identified. John U. Bacon, that's also a real name, an instructor at the university, had written 6 books about the maize and blue, posted on X late Wednesday that Moore's had given the university leaders irrefutable documentation about this relationship. And I don't even think we know what he did yet or who he assaulted or may have assaulted or tried to assault.
So the 911 call came from a staffer of the University of Michigan Wolverines football team.
So he probably they fired him and he lost his mind and maybe wild out in there.
What I read right before I came in here with you guys is that the cops were already investigating him on something before that happened.
Oh, no.
So I think he was stalking the lady that he was with. I'm putting the dots together. I think he was stalking the lady that he was with that wasn't his wife. By the way, she got a huge raise a couple of years ago.
Saw that.
Yeah. And he was at Diddy's a Diddy party.
He was
tying the whole thing together. They say that he was at a Diddy party.
I believe it.
Yeah, me too.
Man, this is one of those instances. I've heard a lot of the football angle on it, where he's almost like a Todd Bowles type, where he's been good enough to not fire, but also not good enough to beat Ohio State and really get them into the playoffs like they want to be. So I don't think anybody's shedding any tears for the fact that he's been fired. I don't think you want the drama attached to it with a big university like that. But I don't know from a football perspective that they lost like an ace or anything like that. He's great. He's been good, but I think pretty much if you don't beat Ohio State, then Michigan's begging for you to be fired.
Well, then you know what? We got to find Todd Bowles a honey trap.
Oh, dude, that's it.
Get him out of town.
Or hope that Todd Bowles wants to take a job at the University of Michigan.
Because when they lose tonight, that hot seat is going to get even hotter, buddy.
They're not losing. They're not losing, dude. There's too much goodwill with the Buccaneers in the air today. We had the documentary drop today. We got Mike Evans coming back. Like I just think there's too many good. The story tomorrow is, are the Buccaneers back? That's the headline tomorrow morning is, are the Buccaneers back to early season form, or was it just a fluke?
What do you think the headline's going to be?
Hot seat under Bowles gets hotter.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Bowles hot seat gets hotter.
I will tell you.
Hot Bowles.
This documentary looks awesome.
Yeah.
Like it supposedly, you take for granted like how much good stuff we had in the storyline not that long ago. Like I'm watching the preview for it and I'm like, okay, cool. Like I don't know a lot of like the early stuff, some of the drama. So that'll be cool. And then that you start moving along and you get into the Jameis era and you realize, oh damn, I want to know the behind the scenes behind that. And then even the Fitzmagic era all the way through Brady. I haven't seen anything said yet, and I think it would be out there. You really have to wonder how deep, if at all, they'll dive into Bruce Arians stepping away from the team, because that is one of I might just be a conspiracy theorist, but I've always wanted to know more about that period of time.
Same.
And they're all in it. I mean, Brady's in it. I mean, they said it's over 100 interviews. Seems like they pretty much got anybody and everybody that was attached to the Buccaneers. It'll be very curious to see Raise the Flags, a new 10-part docuseries chronicling the entire history of the NFL's 27th franchise, dropped today. So it'll be pretty cool to see.
I was a kid when Tampa Bay first got the Bucs because I remember I was a Patriots fan, but then we moved to Florida in '78, so I figured I should probably root for the team that's closest to my home. And they were terrible.
Yeah,
those first couple
the Yuccaneers, right? They used to come with the bags on their. They were wearing bags on their heads before before Pat Maroon was.
They would do a fan fest every year out at Lake Buena Vista, where downtown or where Disney Springs is now. They'd bring in like John McKay, the coach, and a bunch of players, and my dad would take me there, and you'd meet like Ricky Bell and Jimmy Giles and Doug Williams and all. So I tried to be a Bucs fan. It just didn't take.
Yeah, that would have been a tough time to hop on the bandwagon. But it is interesting too, just from, I don't know how many teams in the NFL have docu-series like this. I don't know that there's many, but to see a platform like Amazon Prime believe enough in the idea to highlight the Buccaneers. I mean, tons of great players. I mean, no matter who you are, no matter what team you root for, I think you can appreciate the greatness that's come through Tampa Bay. Even going back, to the Steve Young storyline, which I know he's featured in this documentary as well. So I'm hoping that this day is just full of excitement for the Buccaneers, and I believe that tomorrow morning we'll be saying, well, look at this. Look at these guys. We all started freaking out for nothing.
Well, the weather is going to be perfect and crisp tonight. So if Baker is going to return to the Baker that we saw in the early season, it is prime for him to do so. But he's dinged up.
He's dinged up. He's been dinged up. I don't know that I couldn't tell you if you had to circle a game in the last however many weeks that you'd be able to find one where he wasn't dinged up. And obviously on a short week, that makes it a little bit worse. I will be curious to see what and how and if they incorporate Mike Evans. Is it just put him out there a little bit, try to get a feel for it, or is it he's back in the mix full blown?
Great question. Is over-under on the Hard Rock app, I can tell you, is about 43 yards, so they are expecting something out of him, but I read that he's questionable right up until game time, so maybe they don't cart him out there. I don't know.
Yeah, it also is just based on what we were saying and thinking after that injury, not just him snapping his clavicle, but the fact that he appeared to be knocked out cold for a minute on the field. It is an astonishingly quick turnaround for him to be back.
You gonna bet the over or under?
Well, I have a couple of parlays already. Todd Wright will be coming in at 4:30 to tell us where he's putting his money, so that's where I'll put more money. But Kirk Cousins doesn't have Drake London tonight. The Falcons are depleted. There is no reason the Buccaneers should lose this game.
Yeah, I think Cousins. The story tomorrow is that Cousins throws at least 2 picks, if not 3.
Sure, or he could throw for 500 yards like he did that one night against us and upset us.
That's a lot more believable that he's going to just pick apart our defense.
Ball out. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
No.
By the way, did you see who's back
Sometimes
for
I feel like
tonight's
you
game?
guys have boners. To
No,
talk
no,
badly
no,
about the
I don't
Bucks.
want it. But
You both have boners right now.
I gotta admit,
You have bad Bucks boners.
I'm on the side of kind of hope we miss playoffs and we make some changes.
burn it down.
Yeah.
By the way, did you see who's back tonight in addition to Jaleel McMillan and Mike Evans?
No.
Back wearing the face paint, thanks to John Morgan. Big Nasty.
Oh, he's
Game
in the building tonight. Wait, what's the tie-in to John Morgan?
I don't know. I saw him post. His name's Keith. I saw Keith post yesterday. I'm coming back for one game.
Oh,
thanks
it's like
to
a
John
one
Morgan.
game. Oh God, is he like selling sponsorships for his presence? Oh
I
no,
think so. And I think he's unretiring for one game.
Oh no, dude! If he's got Morgan and Morgan painted on his face, then that's bad news.
All I know is I hope he goes to Cheesecake Factory like he does before every game and eats one slice of cheesecake for dinner. That's a tradition.
He actually does that?
Yeah. I was forced to go to a game with him once, and we had dinner
Say
before.
forced? You like won it?
I did not win it. It was won by someone else who then forced me to go to the game with him because I had been mocking him mercilessly for years.
And he knew? Did he know?
Oh yeah, he and I had a pretty contentious relationship, and then my friend Tammy, who headed the Angelus house, still does. She won the high bid, and she was like, "All right, Drew, you're going to the game with Big Nasty," and I did. And he's a fantastic human being and a really great guy and a huge Bucks fan.
Yeah, nothing.
Love you, Nasty.
Nothing majorly being reported on his return. Just it's all I'm seeing is that he was selected for the Hall of Fame in 2020, and then I guess his retirement came in after the 2022 season. So, I guess he waited a minute before his return.
Yeah.
But if he's going to have Morgan and Morgan face paint, then that's going to be. I mean, what an ingenious plan to make yourself some money. You're like, I'll come out only if I can be sponsored and paid to be there. But it still feels wrong.
While we're on football, did you see about Joe Burrow? His comments that he made?
No.
He's like completely lost his joy for it. He is. He's not happy like in life or football. Like, not that I'm asking anybody to feel sympathy for a multimillionaire, but at the same time, house break-in. Relationship status blasted out there and injured and playing for the Bengals. He's going through it.
I think I have. Hold on.
You know, if I want
guy.
If I want to keep doing this, I have to have fun doing it. I've been through a lot, and if it's not fun, then what am I doing it for? So that's the mindset I'm trying to bring to the table.
It's one of those. It's very easy for the average person to go, oh, yeah, your relationship with your supermodel girlfriend was made public. Your multi-million-dollar home was broken into. You're playing a children's game and making millions of dollars. But everything's relative. Like, you can have problems no matter how great your life is or you think it or everybody else thinks it is. Like, everybody is still susceptible to not being happy. So
yeah, he's a human being.
Yeah, he's a sexy human being.
He is, and he's so likable on that quarterbacks show. Did you guys on Netflix? Did you guys watch that?
No,
Dude.
I kept saying I was going to go back to it, but I never.
So
I never
likable.
Did. I never did.
Joey Burr. Yeah.
I remember hearing conspiracy theories years ago that Steven Spielberg was going to somehow be attached to ultimately the announcement that aliens exist. I remember hearing that he had been given access to certain things that were highly classified. And people thought that even going back to Close Encounters of the Third Kind and E.T., that Steven Spielberg somehow knew more than he did. And I had heard that before, but you can crank that up to 1 million now because of the new billboards that have been launched in L.A. and NYC that are starting to appear. And they're really, really crazy because it looks like an alien's eye, and it just has the caption, "All will be disclosed, 6/12/26." And supposedly this is to promote the long-rumored title of this alien UFO film that Steven Spielberg is going to release that they believe is going to be called Disclosure. And now kind of all of these old interviews that he's done are coming to surface where he talks about people think he knows more than maybe he lets on. And as of late, he's saying that these things that people are seeing, the Air Force and these UAPs, are actually time travelers from the future that are coming back to understand what, like, he's very specific about it. He essentially alludes to the fact that there's some sort of near extinction event that happens in the next 100 years. Oh. And the people that live through it then form their own technology to travel through space and time. And they're now coming back to figure out what went wrong and how things went down the way that they did.
Cool.
But it's just crazy. And I saw people saying like this theory. Imagine he teases it as whatever it's going to be, and the first time they ever show it, it comes up on the screen and it just says, "This film will feature photos and videos of real UAPs and aliens," and somehow they've chose Steven Spielberg to be behind telling people what really is going on out there.
I would say you could choose a lot worse than Steven Spielberg. If you're aliens and you want an ambassador to kind of break the news to the people that you exist.
Yeah, footage of Spielberg's film was recently unveiled during a special event at Universal Pictures where they dedicated a new Spielberg theater. According to the reports, the preview showed action sequences including chase scenes, mysterious Men in Black style cars, and a dramatic car train crash. I guess it's got Emily Blunt is in it. Other people I don't know. Josh O'Connor. I don't know any of these names. Coleman Domingo, Wyatt Russell. Probably going to just be a monumental summer blockbuster.
If it was up to me, I wish Tyler Perry did it. And it was like, Medea presents aliens.
Did you, John, see the new news about that? The thing headed our way, the UI-80 or whatever.
Which one? The heart that it has like a heartbeat.
That it's engaging in panspermia.
Oh, what is panspermia?
I'm really glad you asked. Panspermia is the dissemination, if you will, of life. So it's like seeding planets. I saw this story yesterday that they're saying that this thing is seeding planets with life.
Wait, meaning that it's like spewing out planets?
Spewing out life onto planets.
Yeah.
It's like planting stuff like
it's
onto
like
a planet.
blowing its human load all over,
so to speak.
Yeah,
like engaging in panspermia.
Oh wow! So it's just blasting the whole universe.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain I read it correctly. I remember learning about panspermia in school, but I couldn't remember what it was.
Dude, this guy, our boy Avi Loeb, man, the guy from Harvard, he's going to be the one saying "I told you so" when it's all said and done. Once they start spraying their life all over Earth, and little alien creatures are just falling from the sky, we're gonna
panspermia.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
The accompaniment to that was it's so interesting because I believe Anna Polina Luna, she's our representative here in Pinellas County. So it is kind of interesting / fun, take all political leanings out of it, that she seems to be at the forefront of disclosure and fighting for disclosure when it comes to UAPs. She appeared on Newsmax last night, and they were asking her about these beings that might be out there, and she had some interesting things to say.
You're on the record talking about, quote, non-human life forms that could be interdimensional beings who are visiting us. Can you just explain more to people at home what that might mean?
Yeah, so that's definitely a mouthful, but that is directly based on information that we've received from witnesses, also information that we have obtained and witnessed via our investigations. There's some stuff that I can't disclose of what I have immediately seen in some of these skiffs, but what I will tell you is this is not just some crazy conspiracy theory. Obviously, there's been massive reporting, not just in the United States, but around the world. And this is something that I think everyone kind of, has always had some curiosity about.
If you had to pick, if you got to select what all of this is, like now we're at the point where debating whether or not there's something out there, really, that's not a debate anymore. I think the debate and the question is, what is it? If you had to pick just for your own entertainment and life purposes, would you rather that we find out these are interdimensional, like more like humanoids, like more like us traveling through dimensions in time, or would you rather see alien beings from another place coming here?
The latter. I think the former is interesting, and it brings up the whole question, well, who's an alien? Who's an alien?
Yeah.
But I think there's something about the movie style of we just see them coming down, and they don't look nothing like us.
It would just be fun. It would be exciting. We're at the time now where Earth is cool and all, but I feel like we could use a little jazzing up. We could use a little excitement. And as long as they're not going to kill us or stick stuff up our butts or anything like that, if we don't want it, I would say, a little bit of alien interaction feels like it would just kind of give everybody a little bit of juice in a world that's just pretty much boring at this point.
If I had to choose, I hope they have some type of tentacles.
Oh, yeah. See,
and we find out something like, oh, yeah, and the octopus, we dropped them off here.
Those are our boys. Those are our crew. Like, we're not octopus, but like the octopus are from us. Like, we created them or we put them there. Dude, the octopus is so astonishingly smart. Like, the things that they can do and how they can learn and remember things, like, it is kind of almost like a secret of just how adaptable they are under the sea, especially considering and this always just sounds insane to say, but like these things are going from space to the water.
Yes.
So to think they're down there and they're just like, hey guys, what's up, man? Drop off a couple octopi, maybe take a couple back up to space.
Yeah.
Like they could just be part of the crew.
That's their dog walker. It's just coming down. It's like, all right, I got to walk the octopus. I'm going back up.
That's actually, I got to go feed the octopus. I'll be back. We're just gonna spermiate or whatever at the bottom of the sea and give him a little dinner. I teased it before the break, but I think it's a healthy thing to do. You know, radio is the dream, and I'm very lucky to do it. But I also recognize that for a million different reasons, any day could be my last day. So I like to at least think about what I could do if it did all go away. Riding on the back of the garbage truck always looked like fun to me. Being a pool guy, I always thought would fit my lifestyle. You know, flip-flops. I get to throw the headphones on. Just a different speed and style of life. But I've thought of this before, and then two things. The first one was that Lost Bus movie that I told you I watched over the weekend where Matthew McConaughey was the bus driver who saved all the kids in the wildfire. And then this article, secondly, bus drivers get children Bus drivers get children to school and back safely.
Yes.
Every day during the week, but it is a major issue in a lot of counties, but none more than in Pasco County, where school bus drivers cannot be found. So they have a bunch of different routes where school bus drivers are just not available. So kids are showing up late to school, or they're not even being picked up at all. And I started thinking about how I think I could be a good bus driver.
I think you have it in you.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the guy, what's the bus driver from The Simpsons?
Otto.
Dude, he seems cool.
Yeah.
Like he's him and I seem like we have similar vibes. And I would have to be able to.
I don't think you could do it. You don't even want kids, and now you want to ride a whole bus full?
Well, see, that's what I was going to say. I think the age would be important.
Okay.
Like, I think that I'd probably better be fit for, like, I don't want full, like, well,
high
it's either
school sucks.
Well, high school.
You want middle school, I guess.
Yeah, middle school. Because by high school, these are, like, grown adults.
Yeah.
And then middle school, I feel like they're cool enough, but they're also not little kids. So I feel like I'd be good with middle schoolers.
Yes, because high schoolers, they'll just tell you how they feel. They'll be like,
Which is
suck
fine,
it, man.
but
You make how much a day?
Yeah, I don't want them to. That's the other thing, too. I don't think you're making tons of money.
No.
But I think it could be fulfilling. Right now in Pasco County, 20% of the bus routes are not filled. That means that kids aren't getting picked up for school, and some don't even have a bus option to come to their house. Were you a bus kid?
Yes, I was a bus kid. Yeah.
Dude, nobody rides the bus. Probably for a million different reasons.
Yeah.
One of them, sometimes they won't even come pick you up. But like we always talk about car line and all the people that are lined up dropping their kids off. And every time I see those people wrapped around the block, I go, who's riding the bus? It looks like every kid here is being picked up and dropped off at school. And I don't know who that leaves on the bus.
Would you be the bus driver too that parks the bus at his house? It's just like next to his place?
I don't know that they let me do that if that was an option. I bet you, depending on where you drive, like I bet in Pasco, they're so in need right now that I'm like, hey, I'm not bringing it back to the bus garage though.
Yeah, they're like, you can live in there.
I'm just leaving it right here. I have pretty fond memories of riding the bus. It's taking a pen and turning into a spitball shooter.
Oh, yeah,
and shooting people in the back of the head. Some of the greatest joy you're going to find on planet Earth. Singing. We used to sing songs on the bus when we would
the wheels on the bus.
Wheels on the bus, and also this is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. I was just sharing, Drew, that amongst pool guy and garbage man, I'm now adding school bus driver to my potential career opportunities if and when I get fired from here or the bone blows up.
Well, you won't, and it might, but did you explain to Diz that you don't want to be the guy driving the garbage truck, but you want to be the guy in the back of the garbage truck?
There's a guy, I went to share it on Instagram. I don't know what country it's in because it looks like an insanely different country because like it's not, people weren't leaving their trash out like you normally would, like in trash cans. It looked like it was in a place where people just took little, almost like grocery bags and put the trash in it and then like hung it over the edge of a fence. So it was a very rustic looking place. But this guy, like the truck didn't stop and like all of the bag spots were like very close together. So he would like, it looked like he had Heelys on almost. So he would be like rolling behind the bus and then he would like scoot off and grab a bag and then run back and throw it in and then scoot off again. And he made being on the back of the garbage truck look cooler than anybody who's ever done it.
So, you know, I'm all about you living your dreams.
Thank you.
I would never crush it.
Yeah, thank you.
Alex Buckley on the chat might have. He brought up a good point. What happened at the Wild Fork?
Oh, with the parking situation?
With the Bronco. Well, the F actually was the Ford. So
again, that's why I'm not driving the truck.
No, but you were going to be a school bus driver. So what happens when you have to navigate in the school bus?
I need some training.
Yeah. You have to tell the kid to get out and be like, hey, let me know if I have enough room back there.
I need some training.
Oh, yeah.
I really do.
You think you parallel park a school bus?
Not today. I mean, we were talking, they brought up, when I was with the Pineapple Radio guys, they brought up the underrated fact that when you're in promo, you have to drive those vehicles, which if you're just off the street and you don't know anything about driving big vehicles, the Sprinters now better, like they've got backup cams and I think they operate a little tighter. But in the day of the big ass large promo vans, like I had never driven anything like that. So I remember being mortified of being at events and having to get that into tricky situations. And
I've seen people hit people in that car and they're just like, we could just leave, right? I'm going, hey, man, you're the one driving,
The
dog.
mast snaps because you go under an overpass. Oh, yeah.
That's, dude, remember, I know you know about this, and I never saw it here, but when I worked at the radio station up in Michigan, we ran broadcast off of Marty.
Yeah.
Remember the Marty? Where
it
was, I don't know what it involved truly technologically, but Diz, you'd have to roll up, and there would be like a damn antenna that like came out of the truck and like went up way into the air. You had to like catch the signal to be able to broadcast back.
You saying that, I don't know if I've ever told you that, reminded me of one of my favorite radio memories. Promo Matt and I at Real Radio were driving out to Cocoa Beach for an appearance. We're on the beach line, and we're driving out there, and he's speeding, and we're smoking out of a bong. Not a pipe, not a joint. In the promo van, we're smoking out of a bong. All of a sudden, there's a cop in the middle of the road, a lady cop, and she's got her hand out like that. A plane had flown by and clocked us. Not copped us, but clocked us.
I was going to say.
So she pulls us over, and I'm like desperately trying to do the thing. And she sees the van. She's like, oh, you guys going? And so she's like, who's in there? I was like, Drew Grubb. She's like, oh, big fan.
Oh, so you were
Your
free?
celeb status.
Yeah,
Free?
I had to blow her, though.
Oh, that's it? That's all it took?
Got off light.
Don't go anywhere. We come back. More joints to fire up. I have a funny anecdote / addition to the Andy Dick story. So everybody's obviously talking about Andy Dick because they found him OD'd on the side of the road, and then he's done the bizarre interview after. Well, he went on somebody's podcast pretty much right before all of this happened, and I'm not seeing anybody talk about it.
Ooh.
But there's a great connection. I don't know if great's the word. There's a connection between the interview he did post-OD and the podcast interview that he did that I'll tell you all about next on the back half of John's Joints. You ever get invited over to your friend's house to watch the game and they're like, oh, my setup is primo, and it turns out that you got yourself fan fished. If you call yourself a sports fan, you got to have Xfinity. Imagine all the NBA, the NFL, the NASCAR, the MLB, all in one place, made easy as can be. You can find all your favorite games and all the action with the speed and ease of a seasoned pro. Plus, you can get live scores, stats, and even the odds right there on your screen with Xfinity Fan View. So next game day, make sure that the big fan isn't a big fail. Xfinity, now a proud partner of the NBA. Xfinity, imagine that. Check them out today at Xfinity.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Hey, Bone fam, we've saved the biggest party for the end of the year. And whether you're naughty or nice, everyone is invited. 102.5 The Bone and Bud Light present the Calta Cruisemas Pub Crawl. It's all happening Friday, December 19th on Main Street in Newport Richey. Come party with the entire Mike Calta show and get 4 chances to win a cruise for 2 on Calta Cruise 19, courtesy of Bud Light. We'll be crawling to a different bar every hour, starting with the Kangaroo at 7 p.m., Rosie's at 8, Sullivan's Tavern at 9, Village Pub at 10. And then catch a live performance from the Mike Calta show band Pitbull Toddler at Bourbon on Main at 11 p.m. It's our last party of the year, and we're going to make it count. Just ask Mike Calta about how much fun it was last year. I actually don't. He doesn't remember anyway. Because, glub, glub, glub. The Calta Cruisemas Pub Crawl, Friday, December 19th on Main Street in Newport Richey. Brought to you by Bud Light, The Mike Calta Show, at 102.5 The Bone. For more info and a list of all the pub crawl stops, go to theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
So that earlier vehicle fire has since been extinguished. 75 south at the 19th Avenue overpass. 2 right lanes remain blocked as they clean it up. Stop and go beyond Paseo El Mar. Standard delays starting to materialize throughout the region on your other main roadways and interstates. This is Eric with traffic.
HCA Florida Apollo Beach emergency near the intersection of Mira Bay Boulevard and U.S. Highway 41 North is now open 24/7. Visit HCAFloridaHealthcare.com to learn more.
This emergency department is part of HCA Florida South Shore Hospital. This is not an urgent care center. Its services are billed at hospital rates.
Get ready for 2026 with the right health coverage. Open enrollment period is here, and our Florida Blue agents are ready to help you find a plan that fits your family's needs and budget. Don't miss out. Call 1-866-531-8473 today. Open enrollment period ends January 15th. Call us today at 1-866-531-8473. Policies have limitations and exclusions.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178 or visit spectrum.com/free forever to learn more.
Spend your time with the ones who matter most this holiday season and sell your home with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, there are no open houses, and the best part, there's just no stress. Hey, it's JP, and with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you could skip the hassle of getting your home ready to sell. You'll receive an all-cash offer and close within days. Listen to what that client, Caitlin, had to say, quote, "Working with Mark Spain Real Estate was just so easy, and they exceeded my expectations. It was a very competitive real estate market, and they helped us accomplish our goals. I would 100% work with Mark Spain Real Estate again," end quote. If you are looking for an experience like Caitlin's, my friends at Mark Spain Real Estate can help you sell your home fast and for maximum value. With over 14,000 five-star reviews, trust the most experienced real estate team in the U.S. to sell your home without the hassle of putting it up on the market. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be. There's no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get the guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm Sean Kelly, voice of the Gators. Fellas, let's be honest. Shopping for your wife can be tough. But this Christmas, International Diamond Center has your back. Whether you're aiming for a romantic surprise or the gift she'll share with all her friends, IDC makes you look like a hero. Our showcases are loaded with can't-miss winners, diamond earrings, tennis bracelets, handcrafted designer pieces, and a whole lot of sparkle. The best part? You don't have to go it alone. At IDC, our non-commissioned jewelry experts are here to help. No pressure, no games, just real guidance for any budget. Tell us about her style, your price range, and we'll help you find the one. And right now, you can spread your payments over 5 years with 0 interest. That means you can give her something truly special and keep your holiday budget in check. A $3,000 bracelet is just $50 a month. So guys, step up, stop stressing, and let us help you nail it. Find holiday hours, locations, and more at shopidc.com.
Hey, it's Galvin. Badger Bob's is now servicing Tampa Bay. And right now, you can get any size heating and cooling system installed for just $99.99 a month. That's a huge price drop. And you may ask, Galvin, how do they do that? Well, it's because Badger Bob sources the best pricing from multiple system manufacturers. And check this out. 0 down in all future repairs, 2 annual maintenance visits, and even filters are no additional charge ever. This is an unbeatable lifetime warranty that only Badger Bob's can offer. And that comes with guaranteed next day installation, or they're going to pay you $250. Yeah, welcome to the Comfort Club, and select new heating and cooling systems come with a free clean air upgrade. And they have a 100% satisfaction guarantee that they stand behind. Badger Bob's service is now in Tampa Bay. Just go to badgerbobs.com. HVAC license CAC 1815977.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The Bone listeners, December just got a whole lot better. XTC Adult Supercenter and Planet X are running the easiest promo you'll ever use. Go to xtcsuper.biz/bone, find the Royal Honey UPC, screenshot it, and show it at checkout. That's it. And you get a free Royal Honey packet with your purchase. Just a screenshot and you walk out upgraded. So hit xtcsuper.biz/bone, grab the UPC, and bring it to XTC Supercenter or Planet X. Your free Royal Honey packet is waiting because Santa isn't the only one stuffing stockings this December.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8-year-old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensate for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
It's RSV season. Is your baby protected? RSV is the #1 cause of hospitalization in all infants. Protect your baby from severe RSV with an immunization.
I think he's having trouble breathing.
A vaccine during pregnancy or preventive antibody is now available. Help prevent RSV before it happens. Learn more by visiting lung.org/RSV.
Furnished by the American Lung Association.
Get to Main Street in Newport Richey with Bud Light for the Calta Christmas Pub Crawl. Friday night, December 19th. Come crawl, stroll, and party with the entire Mike Calta show. And maybe even score a cruise for two on Calta Cruise 19. We kick things off at the Kangaroo at 7 p.m. and end the night with Pitbull Toddler Live at Bourbon on Main.
Being in a crash, don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Cold front went by today, so mostly clear and a cold night tonight. We'll see lows by daybreak about 45 to 50. Lots of sunshine coming up on Friday. Nice bounce back with high temperatures rising into the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
So nice to meet you. Smell it on the pillow when she leaves, yeah.
Smoking and we're smoking and we're smoking. Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. That is Drew Garabo. Hi. Drew Garabo Live headed your way in about 15 minutes. It's funny. I told Danielle last night, and I will tell this to everybody as well from what I believe. If you like to have like cold, frigid weather around the holidays, I think last night and tonight will be your opportunity to enjoy a festive holiday chilly night. Everything that I'm seeing online on the meteorological world says that it is going to get hot as hell over the next couple weeks, and the entire country is going to have an above normal holiday season. So I hate to hear it, but just enjoy the cold if you love it tonight, because I don't know that we're going to get much of it between now and Christmas.
You know what we need to do is have an annual tradition where the day before the toy drive, we talk to Mike's weather page and get the official forecast.
Yeah. You see it. You saw he's going to be there. You
saw
he
I
posted
did.
And he's going to be out there. Looking forward to seeing Mike and the whole crew. People coming through all day long. Tomorrow is the day. Drew and John Save Christmas. Dizzy's going to be out there. A cat named Mo's going to be out there. Shout out preemptively to Johnny B. We learned last night. Johnny B. holding down the fort here in the studio from 10A to 7P. Can't thank him enough. So make sure if you can, stop by, donate a bike. We love seeing the bikes, but if you can't do a bike, anything. We always talk about that kind of interesting age where it can be tough for kids to get gifts. The footballs, the basketballs, the kind of young, middle, teenager age stuff for them as well. It doesn't take a lot of money to make a difference in a kid's life on Christmas morning. So please stop by and donate a little something if you can.
You know what I've found that kids are into, teenage kids are into more than ever before is sports cards.
That is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
That is that really popped. Trent, he's a little bit younger than that, but he's way into just getting baseball cards and opening them, and they like to watch kids open cards on social media and all of that. So yeah, that's a sleeper great pick. You could roll up in there and grab one of the boxes, and then you probably get to help a bunch of kids out on Christmas morning.
Upper Deck, Tops. Didn't Maroon say that he's got an Upper Deck deal? That's why he won't sign?
Yeah, that was super. That was
interesting.
That was an interesting tidbit. Shout out to the Big Rig, by the way. I saw today he was being inducted into the St. Louis Sports Hall of Fame.
Oh.
So probably the only place that remotely loves Pat Maroon as much as we do is St. Louis. And I know that's where he's from, and it probably means a lot to be inducted to their Sports Hall of Fame up there.
They make a ranch dressing for him like Hershey's did?
Not yet. I don't know if they got the Big Rig Ranch ready up in St. Louis. But
or some toasted ravioli for him. Right?
Exactly, yeah. Which is the specialty up there.
Whenever I hear toasted Rav, John, I think about the Olive Garden. Now, when you were to Ruby's, you always were computers, right? Like your POS was always computer?
We never had.
Like the handheld checks?
No.
Okay.
No, like where you actually wrote it?
Yeah.
No. I worked at I don't know if you ever worked at a place like this. I'd be curious to know if they even had these here. For a fraction of a moment of time, it was my dream job for a minute. Do they have Damon's here? Damon's sports bars?
No.
Dude, so they were known for their ribs, but they were a sports bar, and they were set up like a theater. So like all of the tables were like kind of on an incline, and then you had like multiple big movie theater screens. So I worked at Damon's for, it might have been a week, it might have been a day, I don't remember. But dude, their method of how you put in the orders, I forget what it was called, but it was like a little tiny green screen, not like a computer screen, and like everything was a code. So you had to like put in like these bizarre code. Like if you wanted to like change something,
63,
whatever it was. And I know I probably could have learned it. I was so mortified instantly that I was like, I can't work. It was when I was working at Applebee's, and I just thought this Damon's concept was so cool. I'm like, what a cool place to work. And I think I worked there for a couple of days. I was like, I cannot do this, because we were already in POS at Applebee's, so it was just touchscreen computer, and this felt like we were living in the ice ages. But that's hardcore.
Fridays had the PLU price lookup where it was like $4.03 for a blackened chicken sandwich, and then no lettuce was like no 72.
I couldn't even fathom learning that.
Yeah,
like I couldn't even do it.
So Olive Garden, we had physical checks that we wrote and turned them into the kitchen, and toasted ravioli was TRAV, Trav. So if someone ordered it, you'd put on the appetizer part Trav, and then like there was Tour of Italy, which was Tour, crab Alfredo was Kraft, and you just turned it in.
From the kitchen's perspective too, like how different and tough that must
be.
Because even now, I mean, you look at it's so segmented, by section, like the fry section just gets that, and it's up on a screen in front of you. Now you're trying to read servers writing and figure out what the hell they need. What a mess. Real quick, Andy Dick had some bystanders convinced that he had died right in front of them when he suffered an apparent overdose on Hollywood Boulevard, one of Los Angeles' most famous tourist attractions. In the troubling moment, Andy Dick's face and hands turned blue, and he collapsed while sitting on a step outside of a liquor store before he was laid on his back by friends. So there's that video, and then TMZ catches up with him at some point not long after, and I have that audio as well. Stand by. Oh, I got a circle of death. Oh, no.
Let me think about this for a sec, the right headline. You said his hands and feet turned blue?
Yes.
And he passed out after smoking crack.
Yeah.
Blue Dick goes limp.
Andy, how are you doing? Since everything happened yesterday.
Okay, I have a couple questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean by everything? What is everything?
Since the video that came out.
What happened?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Are you okay?
Doesn't it look like I'm 100% fine?
Oh no!
Dude, he sounds like
Andy, how are you doing?
God. He sounds like a character. Like it sounds like he's
by everything. What is everything?
Since the video that came out.
What happened?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Are you okay?
Doesn't it look like I'm 100% fine?
Oh.
110.
He looks like he has a cocktail in his hand. I think he does.
You two were there with him yesterday. Are you guys able to tell us anything?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, what can you guys tell us?
I mean, we were going out to hang out with Andy. Adam had a whole entire day planned. And he got away. He got away from us for a few minutes. He did something that messed him up, and I had to run get some Narcan. But it was a group effort of all of our friends that, saved him.
This was before he passed out?
No, this is right after. This is right after.
And I felt for him. He has kids.
So he says there he happened upon a guy that was like a homeless guy that he sat down with, that he felt for, and he started hearing his sob story. And then, what do you do when you meet a homeless guy that you are vibing with?
Smoke crack with him.
Duh.
That part. He had kids, and he was depressed, and he was on the sidewalk, and I'm like, I'll sit with you. And then he whipped out, I'm sorry, but crack.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, you know what? I might need a little bit of that. I wanted to see what he was doing. And also, I don't mind doing a little crack every now and then.
Oh, my God.
Who does?
In this case.
100% fine.
No, it was...
And when he went out, I grabbed his hand, and I said, and I'm like, if you can hear me, grab
So this all happens, and he's got these two crazy dudes with him. Who the hell are these guys? So bizarrely, I don't know how long before him dying on the street it happened, but Harlan Williams, he has the Harlan Highway podcast. It dropped on Monday. His guest this week, just by coincidence, is Andy Dick. So it must have happened right before. So I'm watching it, and it's funny, and Andy Dick was sick during it, and it was weird, and they're both so weird. They're just being weird together, and it's pretty funny. But at some point, he presents Harlan Williams with this painting, and he starts talking about, you need to put my boys on. You need to put my boys on. And you can tell Harlan, who's so bizarre that he doesn't really break character, he does not want to put these guys on the podcast. He's going, no, you're my guest. You're the one who's here. And then sure enough, one of these crackheads that Andy Dick is hanging out with, like, comes into frame and is like acting all weird. And Andy Dick is like begging him to put these guys on the air, and he just keeps referring to him as, I'm trying to put my boys on. I don't know if they're comedians. I don't know if they're trying to be famous, but they painted this bizarro chicken scratch, looks like children's drawings artwork for Harlan. And then Andy Dick is trying to get him to like interview him on his podcast, and he just refused. Same dudes that are sitting next to him the day after he almost died.
This is all revenge for Phil Hartman.
Yeah, it's what did he do?
He killed him.
What did he do though? What did he actually do?
So Phil Hartman's ex or wife at the time, I think, had been sober and clean for 10 years. And Andy Dick gave her coke at a party, and it was a couple of days before she ended up going off the rails, literally. Yeah. And then she shot and killed one of the greatest comedy legends ever lived.
Oh no!
Sleep too, right?
Yeah.
Damn, that reminds me of I have this family that I'm friends with, and they had this woman who was staying with them that was a drug addict. And dude, one of the guys that lived there, his name was Jay, took her down to the old taco shop where she used to buy heroin, and then smoked a joint in front of her, and then threw down like $100 cash on the table, and ultimately she ended up doing heroin again and totally spiraled.
I think I know your buddy Jay. He's got a couple of uncles.
He's a bad man.
Yeah,
he's a very, very bad man.
Yeah, we all watch the same show. High five, guys.
Dude, I'm so envious of where you are right now. Sarah and I were texting about it last night. I'm like, look where John is in Animal Kingdom.
Dude, yeah, things really took a turn.
That's a fork in the road between Jay's relationship and his uncles.
Yeah, it's very, very, it's getting very good. We had given up on it, but it's our primary focus right now.
Ugh.
AK. Do not go anywhere. Drew Garabo Live is coming up next. And remember, tomorrow, The Bone and all of our sister stations will be out there bright and early at 6 a.m., but we start the broadcast at 10 a.m. Come through if you can. We're going to kick it off with a spectacle courtesy of our friends at Furman Chevy. A bunch of trucks rolling up with a police escort full of toys. If you want to come through and see all that, drop off a toy or a bike yourself. It would mean the world, not only to us, but to the children who will benefit on Christmas morning. We look forward to it. Drew and John Save Christmas, Oldsmart, Walmart tomorrow. Make your plans to be there. Thank you, Diz. Thank you, Drew. Thank you, Danielle. Thank you, Just Call Mo DeWitt. He's going to swing by tomorrow as well. Always doing great in the community. We'll hear you tomorrow. You'll hear us tomorrow, 10 a.m. Goodbye.
Hell yeah.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. And Tiza wants to get you on the boat for free.
Yes, please.
Picture yourself on the Calta Cruise
Yes, that's how you win. Head to your local Walmart and find the Tisa display in the pharmacy department. Then take a selfie with Tisa and upload your photo to theboneonline.com. It's that easy. Be a selfie queen, just like Mike Calta. Tisa presents Picture Yourself on the Calta Cruise. Picture it and make it happen. It could be you. Tisa, why spit when you can swallow? Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
So that earlier vehicle fire has since been extinguished. 75 south at the 19th Avenue overpass. 2 right lanes remain blocked as they clean it up. Stop and go beyond Paseo El Mar. Standard delays starting to materialize throughout the region on your other main roadways and interstates. This is Eric with traffic.
If you're in a slip and fall accident, time is not on your side. Stores have video footage that's crucial evidence in your case. You've got to act quickly. Call Farah and Farah so we could preserve it before it disappears. Tampa.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Hellsberg gifts checked off the list. Now, time for wrapping. Earrings for mom. A gold bracelet to match the rings Danielle wears every day. And for dad, a new watch, because we all know he needs one. All right, this is going to be a good one.
Our favorite things for your favorite people. Shop in store at hellsberg.com for up to 50% off.
Let's live more. Whether your dream vacation is about doing it all or nothing at all, you'll find what you love with Norwegian Cruise Line. Be charmed by historic European cities, wowed by the wild sights of Alaska, or calmed by serene beaches in the Caribbean. Wherever you go next, feel free to experience more with Norwegian. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line. Ships registry, the Bahamas and USA.
Your brain holds all the pathways to memories, to dreams, the very essence of your human spirit. At Advent Health Brain and Spine Institute, our experts protect those pathways. With state-of-the-art technology and groundbreaking treatments, we care for the most complex neurological conditions. So you can keep moving, keep dreaming, keep being your whole self. Visit thebrainandspineexperts.com.
Furman Chevrolet in Brandon is Tampa Bay's #1 Chevy dealer. What makes us #1 at Furman Chevy Brandon? We say yes. Yes to having Tampa Bay's largest new Chevy inventory. Yes to paying top dollar for your trade. And now during Chevy's Red Tag sales event, we say yes to 0% APR financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 and 2026 Chevy Equinox. Come see why we are #1. Visit us on Adamo Drive in Brandon or online at FurmanChevy.com. Furman Chevy Brandon. Together, let's drive.
Okay. Only 10 more presents to wrap. You're almost at the finish line. But first,